Hey all, J-Man here. I just want to tell you about beardedshirts.com. It's a great place to get a lot of cool superhero shirts and other merchandise. You can scroll, they've always got sales on. As you can see, they've got these really cool print all over shirts, which I really love. That's Eddie, the founder of the site. And if you're looking for stuff, all you got to do is you click on the search here and you can type in all over. And that's going to show you the all over prints, which are really, really cool. Look at that. You got Legion of Superheroes, you got Brave and the Bold, you got JSA, you got Superman, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, all kinds of stuff. So check out beardedshirts.com. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first ever episode of Star Wars. I made myself really small because I'm not as cool as Star Wars, so I made Star Wars really big. And I'm not wearing a Star Wars shirt today, though I do have one underneath. It is C-3PO. Here, I'll just to prove that I do have a Star Wars shirt. I'll reveal it. See, C-3PO, vintage collector C-3PO. There you go. It is freezing in this house. We don't have. It's like our condo switches to AC, so we're freezing. I'm wearing like multiple layered shirts, so unfortunately, I couldn't show my Star Wars shirt. So there you go. I am wearing one. So there you go. All right. Sunday, the real Star Wars day, Star Wars celebration. We're going to be talking about Star Wars, the real Star Wars, and that's going to be on Sunday, same time as now. This Sunday, same time. I'm going to definitely try to get my Star Wars shirt for that day. I've got a new one that I bought, especially. I bought a new one for that day. So that's the real Star Wars day on May 25th. We're going to be talking about not just Star Wars 77, but we'll talk about other Star Wars stuff. All real Star Wars stuff, of course. So today now is finally our first episode of Star Wars comics. So we're going to be talking about the comics. And we're doing the strips first, so it's going to be a bit I don't know, it'll be interesting to see how this goes. Now I read these, we've got it in a digital collection. So right before I can't remember if these were Dark Horse, but Dark Horse put all of the strips together, and they did some of the classic comics. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. Oh yes, and of course Monday is Avengers, so make sure you're here for Avengers. These were great issues coming up. That's on Monday. So just to remind everybody, every Monday is the Avengers and every Friday is Star Wars. So it's Earth's Mightiest Mondays and Force Fridays. So make sure you're here same time, 7 p.m. Eastern on my channel. All righty. We have some super friends of the channel. We're going to thank them right now. So Dan, Sean, Stephen, Brennan, Mark D, RR, Philip Story, Digger Jim, Quagnar, and Just Joe. And of course, we always thank Clobberin Times, Mike Alonzo, who loves the original real Star Wars. So I think he would definitely be on here with us, because for sure for the Marvel comics, once we get to the Marvel comics. I'm not sure if he was into the strips as much, but definitely once we start the Marvel comics, he would definitely want to join in on that one. All right. Let's start her up here. We got to get Sean in here so we can go.
Whew.
Hello.
I'm ready. Dun, dun, dun.
Right. You've got the real Star Wars shirt. Yeah, unfortunately I don't. I made us circles. I can change this if it's weird, but we're going to share the screen. And Star Wars Marvel Purist may or may not be joining. We'll see. Oh yeah, he's in the chat right now. So let me get to the chat. Joe Dog was here first, so thank you, Joe Dog. What's up? You are so sick and tired of anti-heroes. Yes, they've existed since the 80s. I love John Constantine Swan, though. Yes, okay. Classic Comics is here. Make sure you're subscribed to Classic Comics. He joins us on Mondays when he can for Avengers. And the link to his channel is in all my videos. Joe Dog is saying, Ian, even nice anti-heroes are saying, oh, but I don't like Captain America and Superman because they're Boy Scouts. Yeah, I don't like that. That's a dumb theory. I hate that. Yeah. The backseaters here, the strips are pretty good. Yes, they're very neat. Purist is here, so make sure you subscribe to Star Wars Marvel Purist. We're doing the Star Wars Marvel comics, so that's like literally his entire.
Yeah, it's like, whew, there it is.
That's like your whole thing. That's your whole name in one in one thing. So make sure you subscribe. I'll start putting links up. Let me get going for a bit, and then I'll start putting links up. But the link to his channel is in all my videos, anyways. Joe Dog, as a fan of Spider-Man, because he was humble, isolated, unhappy, jokes as a be solo super. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 100%. Avengers and Star Wars, can't go wrong. That is exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
I was gonna do X-Men, so it was between X-Men and Star Wars, and I'm an X-Men guy, and that's the reason I didn't do it. I didn't do it because I am an X-Men guy, and I'm gonna do so Wonder Woman, the Linda Carter show. It's coming. There's only one season left for me to cover. So every Wednesday I do a Linda Carter Wonder Woman Wednesday. Once that's completed, I will start doing the X-Men comics, but just on my own and just one comic at a time.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like how we do these longer form streams. So I thought for the longer format streaming, we should do Avengers because I never read any Avengers and I want to read new stuff. There's no point in revisiting stuff you've read 100 times when there's so much other cool stuff to read as well. Yeah. So that's why I chose Avengers. Could not be reached for further comment is here. How's it going, dude? If you Google, be sure to type comic strips because Star Wars strips isn't what did I put? I put comic strips. Yeah. So Purist is still working. Okay, no worries. Yeah. You're supposed to be doing the X-Men Kirby's run soon for Lions. Awesome. Okay, so these are interesting. Let's share this.
Yeah, I can explain them and do credits if you want.
Yeah, let's do something. Hold on a second. Let me. Now I can't remember if I bought this through Marvel or if I bought this through Dark Horse because Dark Horse released all of these on digital through Comixology.
Oh yeah, okay. I had these on the Dark Horse site, and now I don't have anything on the Dark Horse site. So whoops. But I did buy them. And I have floppies of some of the classic Star Wars that from back in the day when they released them when it was under Dark Horse. And that's when I discovered the newspaper strips was through those Dark Horse floppies. I was like, oh shoot, this is awesome! Like what the hell?
You know what? I bought both. I bought digital versions of Marvel as well. I think Marvel re-released them.
They re-released them, yeah.
And I think what happened was I lost the Dark Horse ones or something.
Marvel was unscrupulous when they got the rights to Lucasfilm. Like day one, they were all like on the Comixology as Marvel, but they were all just the Dark Horse digitals. So. Okay.
Yeah, see Disney. It says Disney at the bottom, and you can tell because
the Disney one,
Dark Horse didn't write Legends on it.
Well, no, and also these are Epic collections, so that's
so it has to be Marvel.
It's Marvel, yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
So Marvel Comics had been producing Star Wars comics since April '77, before the movie even came out. That was issue 1. So then they just kept going and going and going. And the holiday special came out November 1978, so like about a year and a half after Star Wars came out. These newspaper strips started around, I think it was April of 1979. So about less than 2 years after Star Wars, and then now they're in national syndicated newspapers. And it's a year before
Empire.
Strikes Back. You'll see some weird things though that make it into Empire. It's like, I feel like Russ Manning had access to like designs and stuff. It's like
there's a lot of weird. Yeah, I've read like a lot of stuff already. We will eventually meet the Ord Mantell bounty. Remember in Empire, he says the bounty hunter.
And Ord Mantell, yeah.
Ord Mantell convinced me or changed my mind or something. That's going to be. It won't be tonight.
No, it'll be later.
But it's been down the road. And actually,
that's going to turn up too. So
yeah. That bounty hunter is actually pretty awesome. If I have to say, he's really awesome. That's a great story. I read a lot of these already, but long time ago. I read them when I got them on Dark Horse. So it switched to Marvel. I don't know how long it's been with Marvel. And then I had to rebuy them all on digital to have them in this way. I don't own any Star Wars. Sorry, that's a lie. I have Return of the Jedi Score. That's his name. Yep.
Score, yeah.
I only have Return of the Jedi, the original issues of that. That's the only one I have. Hold on, right? Yeah, that's the only ones I have.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any other Star Wars comics, but literally those 4, I think.
Oh yeah, huh?
Contrary to popular belief, the holiday special wasn't made for Christmas, but rather Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was November that aired. So yeah.
So that's November. That would have been
Yeah, mostly
LA Times.
Yeah.
Score. Yeah. GT is here. How's it going, dude?
What's up? All right. So Constancia Affair is our first one. So what's going to happen is we're going to do Constancia Affair and Kashyyyk Deapths. Both of those are just the Sunday strips.
Yes.
So the Sunday strips had their own installments of their own story.
Right.
And then after that, we're going to do Gambler's World, which is running at the same time, but this time it's the dailies and the Saturdays. So that's what's going to happen. So Constancia Fair is March 11th to July 8th, 1979, just in the Sundays. Written and drawn by Russ Manning. And Russ Manning, I know him better now because when I bought all those newspapers, like, J-Man, the newspapers from 30s and the 40s. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of Russ Manning Tarzan in there. Like he'd been doing newspaper strips for decades. And
a little gap after dark
when Star Wars happened. So
I think I'm a Titans guy. Loves Savage Land Rogue. Oh yeah, that's a cool. Those are cool. Jedi's on issues, vampires on his part. Yeah, yes, yeah. Jedi's its own thing.
Yeah.
So Sean and I spent a lot of time trying to figure this crap out. I had my wife on a physical notepad. I had my iPad open and my phone open, and I had to cross-reference all of these things. It's going to be rough the first couple of weeks here. So this is episode 1. Maybe I'll retitle this episode 1. It eventually it'll be normal once we get to once the newspaper strips are completed. Then we're into the Marvel comics, and then that's going to be real,
under whatever.
Yeah. It'll be easy peasy. These are going to be weird. So we have to do the order that they give here. We can't like normally I do stuff in order of release, but Sean, as you're saying, we can't go back and read a few of these and then read a Sunday and then read a few of the dailies and then read a Sunday.
It's best to do it this way. And we're doing the Sundays in the period of the dailies. So there you go.
Yes. Okay, so it's a bit of a mess. You got your crawl here, which is kind of neat.
They added this for the collection. Yeah.
The Emperor wants to crush the rebellion. No. So this is so they released kind of in like Dark Horse kind of released them in a comic book-ish kind of look for some of these, but this here would be considered one Sunday. Sundays were always in color. Why is that?
Because
I don't know why that is.
They were sold way back in the day. It's like you get the big premium one on the Sunday, and then the dailies are the black and whites. Okay.
Yeah. Here, I didn't know why that was just like a thing.
In Toronto, the Toronto Star was their Sunday was Saturday. Like Saturday had the big color ones.
Yep, Saturday had the big ones.
And that's what I was used to. So yeah,
I love the page. Yeah, so okay, so this is technically one. So you would read this, and then you would have to wait till next Sunday to continue
for the next installment. Yeah,
of this one. So the Phantom, the Phantom is still running. It's the longest running strip, I believe. Yeah. It's a daily and a Sunday. The Sundays have their own continuity. They're the bigger format the way this is. So generally speaking, Spider-Man, the Phantom, Flash Gordon, all of these strips that you're aware of have this kind of format. They're usually the dailies are a bit bullshitty. Like if especially because I used to own the licensing rights to Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man newspaper strip. So when I had the licensing rights, they gave me a thing and I read everything just up in advance. And basically the daily strips were kind of bullshit. Like it's really meandering, like you're basically waiting for Sunday, because Sunday's where all the cool stuff happens, and then you're like, okay. Yeah. So it's like you're reading one page of comic a week, and then the strips would be whatever the strip was. So Phantom, I don't know how many panels. It's usually just one strip, so it might be 3 panels or something.
3 panels, yeah.
Whatever it happens to be. Once we pass these Sundays, it's going to be, it'll look weird because they format it like a comic.
Right.
So it's really not the way it looked.
Yeah. So so once we get into
that, we can.
The classic Star Wars early adventures, they formatted the dailies as a comic book page, and they colored them too. So the coloring was done in the 90s.
Yeah.
But it looks good.
It's fine. The only thing you're going to notice is that there's going to be, like, if you read any comics, modern or old, you'll see that the panels, the space between the panels, like the borders are much larger, and that's because they're literally taking 4 strips, and making it into like a panel or whatever. Oh, thanks, buddy. We haven't even started. We got a $10 super chat. Thanks, buddy, man. I love the comic where Darth Vader rides. Oh God, Vermith. I can say her into the Borg cube. Yes, I love the Borg, and uses his kryptonite spear to stab Thanos, so he can steal the One Ring. Oh wait, that's next. Yeah, that's next Sundays. Don't you're giving a preview for next Sunday. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Let me see. Do I have any new ones? I was trying to find some new ones here for you guys, so it's not just the same thank yous all the time. What did I get? What do I got? How about Linda Carter? Oh no, that's more annoyed. That's not a good one. That's more of an annoyed one.
I can watch it all day.
How about Sophie Turner? Dark Phoenix is clearly the best X-Men movie.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know what it is.
Honestly, and no joke, like, I know you're like, oh, it's the best. I think it's the best one.
No, I do think it's the best one.
Finally, the thing is, people are not going to like it because it's not the story from the comics. But as a movie, it's the best. It's like they're trusted by the government. They have the big ship. They're a team. There's lots of powers in it.
Well, Cyclops does stuff. Cyclops isn't dead. And they killed that loser. What's her face? The blue lady.
Jennifer Lawrence.
They killed Jennifer Lawrence. That was the best scene in film history. So plus Sophie Turner's in it, and she's the best. And how about Jennifer Connelly? Thanks.
Okay, you'll get to it.
The Last Stand. Give it late, everybody.
Yeah, it looks like a hostess ad.
Semi-serious comments. Okay, hold on.
That's the Marvel comic. So we'll get to that.
Yeah.
And people tend to think the Marvel comic is a different continuity than these comics. It's a whole thing. It's like the newspaper strip is supposed to be in continuity with the movies, like totally. But whatever. Jack Son
is get weird. It'll get weird. Yeah. So
Dark Horse 90s Jedi stories are awesome. Yeah, they are.
I actually have all the Dark Horse ones too, so we can eventually get to that. The Last Stand. Which one is that? Is that part 3?
It's X-Men 3.
Oh yeah. Oh, I hate that movie. They killed Cyclops. Is my favorite character. Dark Phoenix is probably the worst. No, I disagree with you, purist. We're gonna fight it out. It's clearly the best. I don't think you paid attention enough. You saw Jean Grey in it, right? I don't think nobody's better than her. Jackson. Oh, he's
Jackson's the green.
Jackson.
Jackson jacks off. Yeah.
Whoa! What was going on here? Always loved. Oh yes, Gala's. Yeah. So we'll get to her tonight. We're gonna get to her tonight.
Yeah.
I actually like The Last Stand. Oh, please. You're killing me here. Dark Phoenix is actually worse though. It's a poor adaptation. I know, but they're all poor adaptations, so it doesn't matter. They're all in Infinity War is garbage. If you look at if you read the Infinity War, so there, it's all the same. The power story plan is insignificant to the power of delicious fruit filling and a flaky crust. Yes, I agree with that. Actually, PBR is here. Thank you so much. How's it going, dude? Oh, I really like your avatar. They're all in canon, but the lower tier canon, except stories are subject to change. Yeah, we're not going to get into what's canon, what's not really. To me, it's like this is Star Wars. It's in
Star
the
Wars,
of the Star Wars
yeah.
original trilogy, so it counts for me.
Yep.
I love this I love C-3PO.
Yeah.
One of my favorite characters, maybe my favorite character, which is odd, I know, but it is what it is. And he's approaching this huge machine. Like, this is crazy. So this is sort of like the Rebels.
It's the Rebel supercomputer.
Device. Like, what is this? Like,
It's a supercomputer called Mistress Nemos, and this is the early days of Star Wars. I don't think this thing is in any other story of Star Wars, but
it should
Mistress
be.
Nemos is interrogating C-3PO to get information about the Rebel missions and stuff. That's
Now, this
all.
would have been really special
Yeah.
in that time, eh? Like,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, this machine is crazy. You're like, well, what's this huge thing?
It's a big wall. It looks like the side of the Death Star.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now, look at how awesome this is. Oh my God,
yeah.
man!
And he did the crawl. Russ Manning did the crawl there, and
He did the crawl a long time ago in a galaxy far.
If you're a kid, you're going through the papers like, "Oh my God, Star Wars!" Like, "Oh,
Star Wars in my hand."
Yeah.
Someone saved all of these, man.
Oh yeah.
If you want to have a really good evening, watch like the Toys R Us Star Wars or something, like where they talk to the people at the toy store, and and it's all from that time. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's the raw footage of the guy saying, "I think Star Wars will last as long as George Lucas makes the movies." It's like,
and it did last. He goes, "It'll become its own category." You're like, "You bastard!"
Yeah.
It did become a category.
Yeah, yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
So yeah, what a Y-wing? I don't know. It doesn't really say. Does it say what?
No. So Wikipedia has a listing of all the ships and stuff from this. It's not a Y-wing.
Yeah, so it's not like a rounded thing, right? So it looks a bit like the Enterprise in a weird. It's like an alternate. Could have almost been a Legion of Superheroes ship or something.
Yeah, yeah.
So, okay, so your 3PO and R2 are outside. Are you a Wikipedia warrior, Sean? Are you on Wikipedia?
I am a Wikipedia warrior. I don't submit anything, but I found they had good information on this thing. So yeah,
I don't know any of this stuff. I'm just reading it as just to read it for fun.
Yeah.
So you could see, like, okay, this one, the top two panels here, like, it's a kind of so this main kind of letterhead panel is almost like recapping what happened last time.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of this is very standard. Spider-Man does the same thing. Flash Gordon does the same thing, and Phantom, they all do the same thing.
I think the thing here is that's a rebel ship, and they jettisoned the droids, and a Star Destroyer shoots it and blows it up.
Yeah. So now
they're straight in space now.
They're floating around in space.
In comic space, which is awesome. It's always colors and stuff. Like, space is not this, kids, but
it does. Yeah. Are you the backseater? Just saying 80s droids are actually great. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, F Disney for ignoring the EU. I wonder if purists would agree with that. Purist is preserving the EU.
Yeah, like jettisoning the EU was a stupid idea, but then again, I don't want them touching the EU because obviously they don't know what they're doing with like Thrawn and stuff.
Obviously they don't, since the one or two people or one or two characters they took from the EU have been absolute trash.
So like they didn't even try with them. It was so like, what the hell?
Anyway. John Getz Gaming, how's it going, dude? I'm a Wikipedia warrior. Yeah, listen, that's what you gotta do, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. That's it. It's do or do not. There is no try. What did Yoda say when he saw himself on a 4K TV? What? HDMI.
HDMI. Yeah. That sounded.
That's it, guys. Yeah. That's it. This is there's 16 people watching. This is what they've showed up for. for lame Star Wars jokes. That's the last one I'm going to. I literally 2 people canceled out on that. They're like, okay, I'm out. They're like, that's it. This is what is this nonsense? This is nonsense. All right. Yeah. So again, you see, it moves really slowly, right? Because it is a strip. Somebody could probably try to somehow put these together and form something, but I like preserving the full thing like this. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Like I like seeing
what looks wonderful as its own page. Like,
it does. Yeah. Could not be reached was saying that. Like,
yeah.
Really, really nice pictures all together. So see, they're still floating. I mean, you next Sunday, and they're still floating.
Yeah.
But you got these guys. I tried to write some notes. So this is Constancia. God. Constancia. So Gala, how is that how you say her name?
I call her Gila. It could be Gila.
Gila, yeah. So Gila is coming. Okay, so Gila is coming up in this one. Yeah. Charlie or something. There's a lot of
Charlene, I think, or Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie. There's some interesting characters.
And Garmin.
Garmin. Yeah, Garmin. Yeah. So again, here they're floating around. See, they're floating around a lot. Like I mean, again, it's a week. This has been now a month of strips, and they're like literally floating around.
R2, we're floating.
We're floating. We're still floating.
Yeah.
And we're still floating. So I'm missing a lot of comments, guys. Sorry if I'm missing comments. I apologize. I'm going to try to. I just say don't know shit, gigs. I don't know 10 books until I read 10 plus books. I mean, like, there's so many. Hey, Lexer, what's up? Honestly, I enjoyed the Rebels cartoon. I didn't.
I have them.
I didn't. Oh yeah, I have them as well. I didn't watch them though.
Yeah.
Sydney Sweeney in a Slave Leia bikini. Oh, Sydney Sweeney. Cool. Yeah, that's all right. That's such a great comic. Yeah, I agree with that. Thrawn is bombarding rebels, and once she still gets smart. I mean, Thrawn. We're going to cover the Thrawn comics because I did them as a comic.
Comics, like the comic adaptations, are great.
Yeah, Biggs, during Andor. I didn't watch Andor. I watched Andor season 1, episode 1, and then I watched a little bit of episode 2, and then I said, this isn't for me, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I'm not a hater. I kind of hate it. I'm not a hater, except I hate everything. The only reason I hate stuff is if it sucks. That's all.
Yeah. Like, these two floating in space is more exciting than Andor, so.
Hell yeah. Are you crazy?
Awesome,
oh, this is awesome. Yo, this chick. Woo! Look at Chewbacca. He's like, what is going on here? Now the problem with this is that you're gonna find out her origin out of order. So one of the problems with covering the comic in this way is that we're covering just this Sundays together, but they're interspersed or intermixed.
Well, the thing, readers would have found out her origin the same way we are. Because this story comes before the next one.
Does it come before the next one?
Most Sunday ones, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought, okay, that's interesting. I was like, why is that? So they're doing a prequel. Oh, they've already started.
They're doing it. They're doing it the style that George Lucas is doing Star Wars. It's you're in the middle of episodes
of the thing, yeah.
Going right. So at the end of this story, C-3PO is like, "Oh, I'll tell you how we met this chick." And that's how we get into it.
All right.
But it's funny, these if you don't know anything, you'd think that that's a version of Leia. And then you have to read that it's this other. It's the same with the Gambler's World story. There's like a fake Chewbacca and a fake Han Solo. And like, if you didn't know anything, you'd think, oh, they don't know how to draw Chewbacca, and like that's Han Solo.
Yeah. There's all right. So this is not Princess Leia. This is
Skyla.
Princess Skyla. No, it's not. She's not even a princess. That's how brutal she is.
Yeah.
So they were able to find 3PO and R2 floating in space, so they brought them in.
What do you care about two mechanicals? They're C-3PO and R2-D2, ass. They're the face of this whole thing.
They are Star Wars, you loser.
We're just in Star Wars. They are Star Wars.
They are Star Wars, yeah. Yeah, Han and them are just in Star Wars, but 3PO and R2 are Star Wars. If 3PO and R2 are not in your thing, it's not Star Wars. I don't know what to tell you.
It's not Star Wars anymore, yeah.
It's not. Like, I don't know what to say. Okay. So now Han actually is a lot more affectionate to the droids here than he was in the movies, I noticed.
Yes, yeah. I mean, it's Russ Manning just doing his thing. Like, this is, I mean, we've only seen part one.
Princess Leia.
Leia, yeah.
That's how Dodonna says it, yeah.
Who? Oh, Admiral Dodonna?
You know, Star Wars should get away from the Force and all this fun. I know.
Yeah, indoor fans, yeah.
Yeah. I know. Remember when Star Wars was awesome and fun? No, it can't be that anymore. No. It's gotta have some stupid social message, which like literally no one cares about at all. And these old ones had social messages anyways if they needed them. Okay. Well, this is a great page. Lots of excitement here. So some TIE fighters have found them. And go ahead.
So
Sean.
these things are, I think they're TIE boarding ships or something like that.
Yeah, they're not the generic ones.
But these never turned up in Star Wars. They do turn up in Empire as TIE bombers. So like
yeah.
So this design, readers are seeing this for the first time. Like they've never seen this before. And then they turn up in Empire. So
yeah, you're right.
Manning had access to like what they were gonna do with Empire and try to steer around it and stuff, but like he did incorporate this. This is interesting to me because this is like 1979. It's like around April or May, and Empire doesn't come out till like May of 80. So it's kind of
cool. No, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I never thought of that. Yeah, it's weird reading this now because when you have your knowledge, you just have your knowledge. You don't think about this, but oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah,
because the normal TIE fighters were just the normal ones, the straight, and then of course Vader had his kind of like specialty.
These ones have that curve, and that's what you see in Empire, but you've never seen it
and they
Empire.
Back piece too.
Yeah,
it looks a little bit so interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so they got to fight. This is a crazy. Look at the battles here. This is awesome.
And they're going through this asteroid belt, which happened in Empire as well.
You're right. That did happen in Empire.
Yeah.
Bastards! You stole it all.
You stole it. Yeah.
You stole it. You stole it.
But
all.
you see it here first. You know.
I legit had a guy in my chat saying, "With magic or anything ethereal or not realistic was just lazy storytelling and not interesting." Like I think you just don't like Star Wars at this point. Yeah, I mean like. I don't mind. I'll fight with people if I need. Look, I don't care if someone wants to like dumb Star Wars, they can like it, but just don't tell me that it is Star Wars. Like I just told you, I like Dark Phoenix, but it's a shit X-Men movie. But I just liked it because I like Sophie Turner and she looks good in it. That's it. And Cyclops uses his powers. At least I'm being honest. I'm not lying to you and pretending it's like some awesome X-Men adaptation. It sucks, but in my opinion, all the X-Men movies had shitty adaptations. I don't like any of them as X-Men movies, so I'm just going by who I like in the movie. There you go. There was a Splinter of the Mind's Eye. Yes, Poor Man's Empire. Yeah. There was there were the bombers and TIE shuttles, so also double hulled.
Double hulled, yeah.
Yeah.
The TIE Advanced have one pod, no? And
we have to look at them. It's tough for me to remember.
Yeah, the bombers have two of them.
They're like they're
they got the curve, yeah. And I think they made them for Power of the Force too. They never made them for the original Kenner, which is so stupid.
Right.
But anyway.
Yeah. All right.
Adventure, huh? Excitement, huh? A Jedi craves not these things.
Yeah. Oh, Yoda, you don't know what you're talking about. That's where Yoda lost me.
Yoda likes Andor.
he's like, Jedis don't crave adventure. It's like, Yoda, I was with you, buddy, the whole way, and you dropped the ball here. It's like, no. So great. I like the face here. I like the facial expressions here. I like the it's like, look at Chewbacca. He's like,
I'll say, like in these early days, even in the Marvel comics, they didn't know how to draw Chewbacca, man. It's like he looks like ZZ Top. Like he doesn't look like Chewbacca really. I mean, you can recognize him as that, but like as time goes on, I think people get used to how to draw him to make him look more like the movie version. But
yeah. Well, I mean, this is a newspaper strip.
Yeah.
And like it's gonna look like it looks amazing here because they've
Yeah.
remastered this whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like reading it back then. It'll look like it's on newsprint. It's not gonna look that good. And newspapers had the really shitty,
Right.
like even the shittier newsprint, like the shittiest newsprint you can get.
Yeah.
All right, so they land and meet this woman here. Now this is so
That's Shirley, right?
this is Charlie.
Yeah.
And we're gonna meet
Gamine.
or something.
Gamine, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta write these names. I don't know any of these people.
It's
So
to me, Kenner should have made these.
Make these toys. I like this
Battle
pink
Armor
lady.
Charlie and Battle Armor Han Solo when he gets the blue armor.
Yeah, she looks good. I like this pink. I like the blue armor Han Solo is awesome. I can't.
Awesome. Yeah,
we're gonna see that tonight, folks.
We're
seeing that tonight.
And stuff is
yeah, he looked really good. I like because I like other versions of because I'm a He-Man guy. You need to have every version of these guys. Right?
Yeah.
Spoilers. I don't know what's NJO. Do you guys die from the moon falling on him? I don't what's NJO. I don't know what that is. I read on the wiki.
That's the book where Chewbacca dies because the moon collides with the planet that he's on.
New Jedi Order. Thank you, Backseater.
New Jedi Order. Yeah, I read.
Okay, attention, all chat. I don't know anything. Anytime someone puts, I know LOL means laugh out loud. That's it. That's about as far as I think. LM laughing my ass off. I know that, and then you can put an effing ass off or something in it. That's it. I know nothing. I know ROJ, Return of the Jedi. Like I know some ROTJ. We used to say ROJ, but now it's ROTJ. They added the T back in there.
Yeah.
So I don't know any of these things. I'm brutal. I don't know. So New Jedi Order. There you go.
Yeah.
And I have not read anything. I've barely read like 6 books or something for the EU, and I definitely am not reading anything new. So that's 100% sure. Is New Jedi Order new?
It's freaking old, man. And that's I think it was the 90s. So they killed Chewbacca in the first book, and that was in newspapers. Like I remember in the entertainment section, they announced that he died in the book. So I read the book to see what happened, and
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so no, I've not read that one. I've got the first of the X-Wing ones. I've got the Bounty Hunter books. I like the Bounty Hunters. So I like those books. I like the Tales. I like the Tales from wherever. Tales from somewhere. Tales from another. Whatever it is. Those I like those. I like short stories. If I'm reading a big novel, look, I got 2 novels that I'm working on right now: The Time War and Battlefield Earth. And look at Battlefield Earth. It's as big as my head. Look, Battlefield Earth covers my head, my entire head.
Yeah.
This is the Time War. Look, an entire Time War happens in like 200 pages, and Battlefield Earth is 1,000. What the hell? The entire Time War.
The whole war.
The whole war happens in 200 pages. Lynn Carter's Lynn Carter's my author. He's like, why does it need to be over 200 pages? That's enough.
Yeah.
So Pink Lady's really neat with her funky hair. She has a neat. That's okay. So there's Luke. Yes, with his karate gi, with his gi on.
He's got it's the first figure Luke. So at this point, kids have these like I have the Han Solo with the black and the white and everything.
Yes. Do you have the big head version or the small head one? Do you remember?
I think it might be big head.
I don't remember which one I have.
It's my childhood one. Is one more worth than the other?
They're deceivers. You're right. That's great.
I know nothing,
yeah, I know nothing. The only snakes I know are that accursed set in his towers. It's like 2 or 3 years ago, they were just another snake cult. Just another snake? How many snake cults were there?
It's just a bunch of them. It's just 5 guys that like get tired of it after 2 weeks. Like, I think my wife misses me. And
this snake cult's not turning out as good as I thought. I'm kind of bored.
Yeah.
All right. So Pink Lady, here's some other people from her place. There's Luke, the original Luke, and we got 2 of them together now. Well, Chewbacca. So we got 3 of them together.
Chewbacca. Yeah.
Chewbacca. I got some stormtroopers here. So this would have been cool to see Luke come on. Like, it's like, oh, Luke's here. Now you've got
Luke is
Luke
here.
and Han in the same.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more than Force Awakens. But anyway. That panel is more than Force Awakens.
Oh my god. This panel has more. You're right. Oh my god, you're right. Yeah. So this panel put Luke and Han together, and Force Awakens didn't. How you like them apples? Okay, so what's going on with these people again? I don't know. The Empire's mean.
They claim that they're the only ones in the universe. I think that's bullshit. The Empire wants them for their abilities. They're hiding in this asteroid.
Oh, right.
So now
telekinetic. They have telekinetic abilities.
Telekinetic powers or some bull. Well, the Force. What the f? Like, anyway, it's like
but they can do it without training. So these guys. So this is the Disney people. They can just move stuff with their mind without any training. These are the Ray race or something.
Yeah. The race.
The race.
REYCE.
Yeah, RAYCE. That's the. So they've got telekinetic powers. They're the only ones in the whole galaxy that have telekinetic powers.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. So they gotta get rid of these Empire guys. Can you help us? Like, yeah, sure. Let me put on this blue armor that you got here.
Oh man. Where's this figure, people?
Yeah.
Marvel Legend. Oh, not Marvel Legends. It would be Black Series. Black.
It's like, Kenner this. What would you
Black
Kenner?
Series or whatever. The Black Series Battle Blue. No, what's the name of this planet? I don't know. Whatever the name of this planet is.
I can't remember.
Armored Han Solo, man. This is badass. All right, let's go. Put the helmets on. So it's a big team up here with Han. Han teams up with
it would be Constancia armor Han Solo.
Constancia armored Han Solo. That's the figure I want it.
Yeah. All right. They team up.
Yes, it is correct. Yeah, Constancia Fair. That's this.
Yeah. These titles though were not what they were called back then. It's what people have called them. Right, it's not like it was called the Constancia Affair, but
yeah, they had to call it something because we don't know.
Just like when we get to the Kashyyyk thing, it's like you'll notice they never call it that because that's not what it was called back then. It was Chewbacca's homeworld. Like, it's not even called Kashyyyk in a holiday special. It's just his homeworld. I don't think they call Kashyyyk in there. You guys can keep me honest. I'm pretty sure they don't name Kashyyyk.
We're gonna hold on a second. We're gonna find. We're gonna. I don't know about the holiday special. Maybe not. Yeah. Why did I think they did in this? But I could be. Yeah, I could be completely wrong.
I don't think they name it here. I mean,
we'll see it. We'll see it anyway. Yeah. Where's my? You guys want to see?
Check.
That actually is my favorite one that I have, I think.
Yeah, Don Knotts is the fucking best, man.
He is the best. He's guaranteed
I looked up
the best.
Don Knotts stuff the other day because we have teams at work, and they have gifts like built into teams. You could use in your chats, like you're allowed to.
Okay.
And I looked up Don Knotts for no reason, and there's like a million gifts. I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to use all of these.
That's great.
Yeah.
They called it Kashyyyk.
Kashyyyk in the holiday special.
Did they? Is that what they really called it?
Really?
Wow, that's terrible.
And it has the Ewok Village stuff. Like, it looks like Ewok Village in the holiday special.
Look how awesome this is. Coming out shooting, man.
Yeah, you got shoulder cannons and I think knee cannons or something, and they're shooting everybody.
Yeah, this is the best page. It's just destroying everybody.
Oh. I love the Falcon in these too. Like, it looks great. Like,
it looks
and the
good.
thing too is, part of the reason for these is to sell stuff. So like you had the Luke figure, the way that it looks in the figures, and you had the Han Solo figure, the way he looks in the figures. You got Chewbacca, 3PO, R2, the Millennium Falcon, available now. while supplies
Yeah.
last. So there it is.
I wonder if someone customed this. Somebody must have customed this. I feel.
The I don't know if enough people know about these. Even like the diehard. Well, diehard fans have to know about these.
Yeah, they know. There's guys out there that's like their entire thing is Star Wars. That's it.
It's
I
like
like too many different things. That's my problem. Like,
Yeah.
it's like there's just too many things that I'm into. Like today I was looking at all the horror movies coming out that I've got to get. So it's like I can't be, but there's guys out there who only do Star Wars and that's all that they really do. And then and they'll just know everything. Like, oh, on this panel, Russ didn't want to draw this, and then they said you have to draw it. There will be some, like there's a guy that knows all of everything, right? So
I was just looking up Black Hole to see if anyone made figures. We'll get to him, but because someone had to guy. Oh shit! Someone did.
What happened? Customed it? Someone did a custom?
Galactic Figures. Let me see who they are.
Remind me at the end. We'll Google it and look at them.
It looks. You know what it looks like? Someone took a vision and put like the thing around his head to make it look more like the. Anyway, we'll
Google it out at the end.
Yeah.
All right. So another big battle here. There's your normal TIE fighters right there. Well, at least down here. That looks like a normal one. There's your bomber or whatever we're calling. I don't know what we're calling these in this comic strip, but
I think they're boarding shuttles. That's what that's what Wikipedia says.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. They come back. Yay!
Yay! You saved us. That's the Constancia affair, and then he says, "Oh." Well, and like the computer's like, well, what about this Gila chick that you talked about? And he's like, oh, I'll tell you when we met her. So that's going to be the next story.
Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned this woman. She came out of nowhere. How are we supposed to sell toys without a backstory for this lady?
It's like, wait a minute, that's not Leia. It's like, no, it's her name is not Leia.
Yeah.
And just
it's like actually not Leia.
Not Han and not Chewbacca later on. So there you go. All right.
So tell me the story.
The Kashyyyk Deapths, running from July 15th to September 9th, 1979 in Sunday strips, written and drawn by Russ Manning. So here they are.
They come back to so now this gave me a little bit of a life day or whatever.
Yeah.
They come for Life Day.
Yeah.
So this is the holiday special. So wait, when did the holiday special come out?
A year before. So that was November 1978.
Okay, so this is after.
Yeah. So it's still within canon. Like Lucas hasn't disowned it yet.
78. Okay. So they come back for Life Day and they need this special like route which you have to go down into the depths and extract it. They call it Kashyyyk.
They call it crystal mythique. Yeah.
No, they don't. Stop it. No, they don't do that at all. That is not what it's called. Same month as the Pinocchio re-release. Yeah, I saw Pinocchio in the theater. It's like, I want to be a real boy. It's like, okay, well, you can't. The movie's over.
You can't have everything, kid.
Can't have everything, you loser. Walk it off. It's like, anyway. All right. Yay, it's Life Day. Stomp, pom, 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 pom. We are Wookiees. We are Wookiees.
And they're going to fight now or something. It's like
Yeah, they get into some weird, I don't know, it's like random. And C-3PO's like, literally, why am I here? Like, this is...
why am I here? He's like...
WTF, like, what is... Like, first of all, don't I belong to Luke Skywalker? Like, why am I hanging out with Han Solo all the time? Like, the last story, they got jettisoned out of that thing. So, okay, fine. This is like, why am I hanging around with Han Solo? Like,
yeah. But this is
Everyone
even
died.
before
Yeah.
that, so I don't know when they got jettisoned out of that. When they go into that other ship to get jettisoned out of that ship, it's like
I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, I'm
anyway,
confused.
they're mega
If only
fighting.
there was a prequel series to explain all of this. Star Wars. Okay, so so like
So
Han
I'll
Solo
say
tackles
the
him.
designs of this is pretty good. Now, as I said, they established it in the holiday special where it looked like Ewok Village would eventually look. But
Right.
I like this is like the trees are sort of like built into the huts. It's like the branches are the struts and all that. So yeah, it's pretty
It
neat.
is neat. It
Yeah,
is neat. It looks neat. Look at this. This is a crazy look at. He's like
that,
putting himself
that
right in between here.
yeah, that thing is called God, I had it written down too. Oh,
This monster.
Suregi. They call it Suregi. It's it's cool. Make this too. Make this as like a mount, and you could put guys on it. That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
like the He-Man battle bones or
Now
whatever.
bones or something. Yeah.
Got a battle bones. All right, so it's like, all right, let's take this weird worm thing and go down into the depths. All right, we got to get this root. They got to root up. They got to get some root so that everyone can be like, this is awesome. And like, we love Life Day and it's the best.
Yeah, where they make pies out of it or something. I can't remember.
I don't know what they do. But I feel like this root is too hard to get. They should change it to something else.
Yeah, just change it to something else. It can't, it's like rhubarb or something. Did a
So
painting?
did they call it that though? Okay, so could not be just saying Kashyyyk, Kashyyyk. It was going to call it Kashyyyk, yeah.
Kashyyyk. Um, I I'd have to watch that thing all over again. I'm pretty sure it's not called Kashyyyk. I don't know when that name came about, but yeah.
Anyways, look at these weird guys. Look at these weird. So this is the lady who we met in the last one. This is Gala.
That's Kayla in her day job. Yeah.
And her day job with these stormtroopers, scientists, guys.
She's a scientist and she does science. And
yeah,
the
she definitely does science.
and the stormtroopers like, we're not gonna listen to you guys, and they get killed by a bunch of plants. So
yeah, so they come down here to mess around here, and then the plants fight back. It's like, we're being attacked by plants.
Because they're not wearing their helmets like idiots. It's like, wear your helmet and you get protection. There you go.
This is why I don't know.
That's why you wear your helmet. Yeah.
This is why they have helmets, people.
Yeah.
This is actually why they have helmets.
Yeah.
But these plants are pretty badass. They destroyed everybody.
They killed even the innocent scientists, so they're dead.
Yeah. Well, the innocent scientists, they knew what they were doing, so too bad. They
got contractors. They knew what they were doing. It's
just like what Kevin Smith was saying in that in Clerks or whatever, or whichever character it was in Clerks.
Yeah.
Friendly reminder, everybody, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit the like button. This is my channel. I cover Star Wars and Avengers live streams, and I do lots of comic book reviews and some TV show reviews as well. And if you're watching on Sean's channel, please make sure you're subscribed to me. If you're watching on my channel, please make sure you're subscribed to Sean. Sean's channel covers pretty much the same kind of stuff, comics, lots of stuff. So check him out. And we don't have the same, like we don't both, usually we don't review the exact same thing. So
yeah.
And for the most part, we kind of have the same opinion sometimes, but sometimes we don't. And when we don't, it's always funny. It's funnier when we don't. Cecil's channel. Have I ever watched Cope? I don't know who that is. Tell me who it is. I don't remember my earlier thing. I don't know anything. I don't know anyone's channels. I know who Star Wars Theory is. That's it.
Rule number 2. First learn rule number 1.
First learn rule number. I don't know anything, Joe Dog. You know what the thing is? I don't agree with anybody on anything ever. Yeah. Like I can't. I'm on a. If I like I like Purist because I like the guy. He's like a cool guy. So I subscribe and I'll check his stuff out. But when it comes to liking the same stuff, like I'll get annoyed with people. I'll be all with them for a little bit. I'm like, I'm tired of this guy. And, that's it. So it's like, I've got to know the person really for me to actually watch. That's my problem. Like I'm totally done with the two guys. What are they called? Red Letter Media. I stopped that like 2 years ago, never went back. I'm just like who else? I've stopped all those other people. The only I watch Purist. I watch Sean's channel. I watch Retro Blasting. Anybody who I know, if I know him, if I know the actual person, I'll watch their stuff. But for me, just watching random people on YouTube, it doesn't happen. Grand Admiral
Haktua.
Or the Empire. Yes, the Empire. I found something. First mention because she comes from the West End Games source book. Oh, interesting.
87. So that's way. So they didn't.
Wow, that's way later.
The first time I read Kashyyyk was the name of the planet was the first Thrawn book, Heir to the Empire, and I was like, I guess that's what it's called. I don't know. I didn't know that, but like, yeah, it's only like 87 that they came up with that. So
wow,
yeah, they didn't name it. It's like the holiday special takes place on that planet. They didn't even call it anything.
Oh, Lucas, help me out, buddy.
Like this whole story is on that planet. They can't call it anything. There you go. That's a good use of that.
That was a good use. Sorry. What happened was I saw Linda Carter's thing in my thing. I was like, oh, I gotta play the Linda Carter clip. Yeah. And it was the wrong clip, so there you go. Douche. They called it Kashyyyk. Oh, they did call it Kashyyyk, is what he's saying.
Wow,
that's brutal. Well, nobody watched that holiday special anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're going to have to cover it one day. I think we're going to have to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so they saved this lady. This is Gala.
Gala.
Gala, let's go. All right, let's do it. Do.
So I think the adventure is over. They saved her. They get the route. They go back. Everyone has like patio lights, and they're good.
That's it. It's done.
Yeah, man. Done.
I used to play the 80s Star Wars RPG. It was a lot of fun. Heir to the Empire was 91.
Yeah.
I never played the RPG. I played, obviously, Marvel TSR, as you guys know, and D&D. Yeah. I never played... I don't think I played any other role-playing game. I would have liked to have tried Star Trek, but I wasn't a big Star Trek guy until way later, so I really didn't know anything about Star Trek. I thought it was kind of nerdy, so I was like, So definitely Star Wars, I would have been open to it. I just think it wasn't around. I just think I just couldn't find it or whatever. Classic Comics is saying, much like Star Trek, a lot of lore was introduced in RPGs when it was later established as canon. I think that's why the people are fighting for the EU more. When they said it's all going to be Legends, I think that's why people got upset, because a lot of the stuff that they know about came from these other sources. Like Lucas can only do it so much as one man. Like,
yeah,
you can't attribute everything there is to one person. Like, like that first movie, yes, I'll say yes. Everything is that first movie. After that, like, soon as you start to say, "Oh, can you help me write the script?" Like Sean and I have worked on stuff. Steven and I wrote a script. Who came up with what? I don't know. Like, when it's a collaboration, you're sitting there thinking of names and stuff, and it's like, who knows who came up with what. So if you just say, we're not counting any of it, what are you trying to reach, Sean?
3PO calls it Kashyyyk here, but I mean, there it is in that last panel.
No. And it's because that's what I'm saying. He says it here, Kashyyyk. That's why I was like,
to me, it's like, okay, so is that the first time it was? Like, the thing is, and I don't know if when they reprinted it, they just put that in there. I don't know. So, yeah.
Is that the right spelling, though? That's Kaz. It's K-A. Is it K-A-S?
Kashyyyk.
Cash or Kaz? It's Cash. Well, he's saying Kaz.
Well, I thought Z was always in there.
Holy crap. This is crazy.
First mention. I'm going to look it up, man.
I mean, like, yeah.
Kashyyyk. While I'm doing that, let me go to the credits for this. So, Gambler's World. This was written and drawn by Russ Manning once again. Now, these are the dailies.
Right.
So this was from March 12th, 1979 to September 8th, 1979. It's dailies and Saturdays. So these are usually in black and white. Here they're gonna be in color and laid out like a comic book page,
Right.
rather than the strip that would be in
Yeah.
the newspapers.
All right. So he's saying, so cannot be reached is saying the proper spelling is cash. So
Yeah.
Kashyyyk.
Okay, so yeah, in the holiday special it was Kashyyyk. Um uh Kashyyy's first canon appearance is in and canon appearance of course is in episode 3. But like when's the first time it was, I mean I guess that was the first time they said it? Like I don't know.
So maybe
Anyway.
maybe in this strip they put together Kashyyyk and Kash, like they kept the Z and then put the, and instead of Zook they put Zeke or whatever. Like, is that a possibility? I mean, that's the
Uh,
only possibility that there is, unless they went back and rewrote that section in the strip.
mhm.
Like, why would they? Like, what would be the point if you're just publishing this as Legends and any like when they
Yeah.
put the Legends banner, they're saying they don't care, right? Basically. So why would they try to put it in continuity if they're saying it's not in continuity?
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to forget it, man. It's a fucking black hole. I don't know. I'm saying that's the first, because like the thing is they don't say it properly in the holiday special, so I don't know.
All right. So this is the Gambler's World.
Yeah,
Yeah, probably something lost in translation early on and firmed up later. Yeah.
yeah. All right,
Inside the
Gambler's
spaceship.
World.
Yeah.
Dun.
Now this is looking more like Star Wars now at this point. Like
Right.
this looks more like, I don't want to say generic Star Wars, but like, basic Star Wars.
Well,
Okay, you've got your ships.
yeah. It gets more like Star Wars next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's with Hoth and everything, right? Is that next week?
With
Or
what's it called?
Tatooine.
Tatooine, yeah.
Tatooine is next week.
And
Yeah.
Jawas and all that stuff, yeah.
Yeah. That'll be good. Okay, so yeah, you can kind of tell because these big, huge gaps that
Yeah.
these were probably together. Like this was
Yeah.
probably, this continued from that, and then these were all probably
These two and
together,
that's it. And then the next one, yeah. I don't know.
right? So it's like I don't
Yeah.
know how they're doing it, how they're separating them.
Yeah.
This could have just been one strip, actually. This and this.
Yeah.
It's like, oh
Yeah,
my god,
that
Lord Vader, and then
yeah.
next week is this one.
Yeah, and this is the first time we're seeing Vader. Well, I mean, Vader was seen throughout anyways because it was the dailies and stuff, but like he's not in those other Sunday strips.
Right. Yeah, no, these would have been black and white. I think the color is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So,
Wait.
this is again pre Empire.
Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back. You will do as I say. Well, new villain.
Yeah, who's this asshole?
Oh my god, it's Eternity.
So it's Black Hole. Yeah, he kind of looks like Eternity. Eh? He's
Yeah,
Black Hole. He's all translucent. He's always like a projection. Um, he looks cool, and he has his own troops, which are like black versions of stormtroopers. So
yeah.
it's Black Hole troopers, which they have, of course, custom to hell and back. But
I mean,
you know,
yeah. So Black Hole, like you could just imagine this guy being a translucent figure,
yeah,
with like black and like little sprinkles in him or something.
yeah.
Black Hole. Use your awesome Black Hole troopers and do stuff for the Empire. Okay, I'll do stuff.
Yeah, so the rebels are going to go to a world that's known for gambling because they're going to curtail the funding that comes from that planet to the Empire.
Yeah.
And Vader's like, stop them. Also, there's this pretty boy called Luke that I want his. I want his. Why do you want him? Never mind all that shit. Like just yeah.
Just get him for Christ's sakes, okay? You're as Catwoman said in Batman 66. Yours is not to question why. Yours is to do as I tell you.
Yeah, it doesn't even rhyme. It's supposed to be your do or die. Yeah.
Yeah. What did she say? What did she
That's
rhyme it? I think she doesn't. I love.
I think that's the joke. That's the joke.
Yeah, that's the joke. Yeah, it
doesn't.
doesn't.
Knows
Yeah,
the saying, but she doesn't
she
say
just
it.
says the wrong thing. Yeah. Oh, I know. You know what? I never realized that. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like Biff, make like a tree and get out of
Get
here.
out of
It's like it's leave. Make like a tree and leave. OG Star Wars shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, Sean. Unfortunately, Sean. Well, not unfortunately. Unfortunately for me, I'm living in a tundra. It's like
Yeah.
we have our condo turned on the AC, and now you can't turn on the heating, and it's friggin' freezing here. So I'm wearing 3 layers right now in my house. One is I'm wearing a hoodie. I will be sleeping in this hoodie with the hood on. Last night I wore 3 layers. I put a blanket, a thick blanket that my mom actually knitted. Like she knitted me a blanket, which then I put underneath, and then I laid on top of that, and then I put my heavy comforter, and it's the end of May.
Yeah. It's been the coldest May on record, they say.
Yeah, it's like friggin' it's hot here.
Well, it's Canada, man. What?
Yeah. Anyway, so I took my shorts out, and I was like, I think got those went back in the closet.
Yeah.
I only have 1 pair of shorts. You're never going to need more than that in Canada. Anyway, all right. I'll try to wear I got a new Star Wars shirt that I bought for Sunday, so there you go. I'll wear that on Sunday.
Debut
or Star Wars Celebration. Make sure everyone's there for that.
The real one.
The real Star Wars, not May the 4th.
Not the one with the stupid announcements they never come through with. It's like, we're gonna make this movie. You know, it's like, no, you're not.
Oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna announce. I'm gonna make a announcement board. It's like announcing Rancor, a Rancor keeper. I forgot the guy's name, and it's like The Sad Tale or something, starring Denzel Washington as the Rancor keeper. It's like oh my god, Sean, you gave me a great idea. I'm gonna make a bunch of fake ones. That'll be so good and like really outrageous, like Tom Cruise.
And announce dates too, like firm up the dates.
Dates, yeah, May 21st or whatever. And it's like Tom Cruise, Jawa King. It's like Tom Cruise plays the leader of the Jawas. It's called Jawa King.
His father dies in a stampede, and he goes away, and he befriends 2 like jokesters. And he comes back, Jawa King.
Yeah, and then we're gonna put Denzel as the Rancor keeper to race swap it, so then everyone's gonna help us off. Oh, that's not the real Rancor keeper. I'm like, it's not a real movie.
Well, like we don't want the fat guy. We don't want
I like that fat guy. I gotta tell you, I like that fat guy. I read the Rancor keeper story in the Tales from Jabba's Palace. I read that a couple of months ago. It was really good. It was very good.
Yeah.
No, I'm doing Tom Cruise, Jawa King, and it's like he's like the leader. So the Jawas go to the king, and then he's like, "Oh, I want even more junk or something."
And we'll have a new D+ TV show, Walrus Man and Friends. All the guys in the cantina, they're all neighbors, and they all have wacky hijinks together, man.
Yes, that is a great
guy. Hammerhead's there. Everyone's there. It's great.
Oh, Hammerhead, what are you doing? It's like, oh, you're so silly, Hammerhead.
And like B. Arthur will sing us out every episode, just like a special, you know.
If you take care of someone who loves you,
then everything will turn out. Yeah, right. I mean, no one knows what that is. That's a
oh my god, no, yeah, I think Could Not Be Reached knows what that is. That's
okay. Yeah.
That's about the only person in this chat that's gonna understand that. That is the deepest cut of all time.
Pierce, is that the real name of
Yes.
I know they have real names.
That's the real name, Malakili.
When I was a kid, they were called Walrus Man, Hammerhead.
No.
It's like
No. That's the Rancor Keeper's name.
oh, Rancor Keeper. Okay.
Yeah. He's good.
Yeah.
His story is very good, actually. I thought it was really neat. And he gets pissed off, eh? He's like, no, he's pissed. He cries it out, but then he's like, then he mans up because even they knew, they're like, look, that was bullshit. Don't cry over it. Just man up. And he takes care of TCB. That's when I know take care of business.
Yeah.
And he takes care of business big time. And that is good. He's good. He's like Job of the Hutt. He's like, I gotta destroy. Like he's all pissed off at him. It's good.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, Lord Vader. It's like at least finish talking before you disappear. Like, that was rude.
Yeah.
That was rude.
How rude.
How rude. It's like now I'm going to force trick you.
She's got the buns.
Yeah, Princess Leia. Woohoo.
Yeah.
Wade, the prequel to the hero who never was. Yeah. I think the Tales from Mos Eisley Cantina Tales took care of your ideas for D plus show. Seriously. Those are fun. Yeah, those are all good. I have I have Jabba's Palace and I have Bounty Hunters. I should have Mos Eisley can. The problem is that my Tales of Mos Eisley has the Legends banner on it. Makes me barf.
You got the real one, yeah.
The other ones I actually have from that time.
Mm.
So I bought them from when they had come out. So those don't say Legends on them. Well, I'll bring my books out maybe I'll bring my books out on Sunday. There's not that many. I don't really have that many of these books.
That's the one where like IG-88 becomes the Death Star just before.
Oh, yo, that's the number one. That was bloody awesome.
Yeah.
IG-88 became the Death Star, and then it blew up. Oh man, that was awesome. It was Bounty Hunters of the Bounty Hunters.
It's Death Star 2, no? It's Return of the Jedi. Yeah, it has to be because he would.
Yeah, it's Return of the Jedi Death Star.
Part 1, yeah.
But the Dengar story is my personal. I love Dengar. He's my favorite.
Yeah.
Okay, Luke, Leia, we got everybody here. Got the full crew complement here. Leia, I like Leia. She looks good here with the hair and everything. That's fun.
Yeah. So they have there's a new ship for Kenner.
New ship. Yeah. What is this?
I don't know.
What the heck is this ship?
What
the what?
So they have to meet with a contact here to figure out how to siphon the funds from the Empire or whatever the hell. I don't know.
Yeah, the Empire has that gambling world. They've been taking money from there. Basically like a mafia kind of a thing. If you've seen the movie Casino or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're gonna get it now. They've got a contact. They've got to meet their contact, but they don't know who the contact is.
Oh yeah, the big high super contact. Yeah, we'll find out. It's a big shot.
Yeah. I like this purple vehicle.
Speeder, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a purple speeder. That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
You there, Star Wars character. My apologies, citizen patrons are not allowed mechanical assistance. Hey, they're not allowed mechanical assistance, so the droids have to remain outside. Man, the droids. There's a lot of droidism.
I know.
In Star Wars.
There is.
Take down George Lucas's statue. Take it down. Take down his statue because it's droidism. He was a droidist. I bet you he had droids.
Yeah.
You know what, Sean? I bet you the restraining bolts that really hurt them even more than the normal ones.
Yeah, yeah.
He had 2 restraining bolts on all these guys. The hands, okay, then straight into the hands of the Emperor. And this is what the Rebel Alliance wants us to take away from them. It's like, that's right, Luke. So it can be given back to the people. Oh, that's cool. We're gonna steal from the rich and give to the poor. So I like how Luke tries this gambling out. Like, so Luke is using the Force to cheat.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. See, Luke Skywalker's a real hero. Listen, look, the Empire's bullshit, right? So you know what? F it. Listen, and those things are rigged to shit anyways, right? Luke Skywalker's the man around here. It's like, Leia, stand to the side for a second. Let me use the Force here. Do or do not, eh? Looks like it's a do for today. It's like it's a you can do. So he Now he doesn't actively use the Force. It kind of just his instinctual Force takes over. But you got a lot of cool Star Wars people, like this weird guy over here.
Yep.
This weird guy with a pendant on. The problem with Tales of the Bounty Hunter book is that all of them are way more capable and dangerous than Boba Fett. If Han and company had met any of them, he'd be toast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they may.
So yeah.
I mean, yeah, like they. Well, Boba Fett for me was always the cool. Like he's like one of the coolest looking anything for me. He's one of the coolest looking designed characters of all time, in my opinion.
He's neat. Yeah.
He just looks amazing.
He's in Droids.
Yeah.
And also IG-88 is in it in a cameo.
Yes, that's right. We'll do Droids. We could do the Droids cartoon. It's only the one.
It's like 13 episodes or something.
Yeah, we could easily do that in one. We could easily do that in one.
We
should do that.
I can do it now.
Yeah, we could do. No, I can't do it now. Relax. Yeah. I can't do it. I need to rewatch it.
I'll say this about D+. Whenever they put anything on there, they put it in HD, and
it is on HD.
I've never seen it look that clear before, even when it wasn't broadcast. So
yeah, my Droids. I have the same Droids copy that you have, which you lent me.
Yeah.
And it's awful.
But the holiday special cartoon is on there. It looks fantastic.
Oh, I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it on Disney Plus or whatever.
It's like 11 minutes, man.
Yeah. No, I have seen it before.
Yeah.
But I haven't watched it on Disney Plus. Is the holiday special on Disney Plus?
No, it's disowned. So
it's disowned? Oh.
No,
just bring it back.
Save the holiday special. It would have been lost media, but like we all have copies, so
yeah, just bring it back in, man. I want HD. Just do it. Who cares? Time heals all wounds.
I know people talk about it all the time. Just do it.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Only Force Awakens won't be healed, or Last Jedi. Those won't get healed. Like those, that won't get healed, but everything else heals up eventually.
Yeah.
Okay, so Luke is winning at this game. All these guys, look at this guy. He's like, holy shit. Oh, this guy's winning.
He's a reaction. He's a YouTube reactor.
Oh my God, he's a YouTube reactor. Andor season 7.
It's like Short Circuit watching for the first time. Like some freaking movie. It's like, that they feel like
first time watching Back to the Future. Oh, they go to the past.
Yeah,
like okay,
never-ending story. Yeah,
this guy's the best. Yeah, I can't believe it. He's a YouTube reaction. I put a fake reaction face on my Superman trailer because I wasn't getting many views, so then I put that icon and I got more views. I was like this, like, and it's random. I didn't even do a reaction because I watched it with a blank. I watched it with a blank stare on my face. I'm like, this is garbage. Everyone's reacting like, "Ooh," and they're crying. People are saying they cried. What did you cry about? Like,
what did you cry about?
Did you cry over the? I just watched a Wonder Woman episode with Linda Carter where the entire town is trying to destroy her and keep her from getting out. They try to poison her, right? And they keep and at first they start being irritating. Like they're like, "Oh, you can't leave." It's like, "Oh, not." They don't say you can't leave. They're just like, "Oh, come in. Oh, your car's broken down." She's like, "What? It was fine a minute ago." "No, we found something wrong with it." So yeah. And she doesn't get mad. And you can see she's getting frustrated with these people, never loses her cool, never yells at anyone, right? Yeah, because you're a superhero. Yeah. Even in Man of Steel, Superman is captured by the government and chained up, and he literally allows himself to be handcuffed. And they're super drilling him in that room. "You're trash. What is this bullshit?" And he doesn't lose his cool.
No.
And that's the guy that snapped Zod's neck.
Yeah. That's because he didn't know how to write them. It's all over the map.
It's like, all over the map. He didn't lose his cool. And this guy lost his cool. Lois is like, "Well, you probably, did you check with the thingy?" It's like, "No, for sure."
Yeah.
But like, anyways, enough. Okay. So here's 3PO. Now, look at all the gold they've got. Like they won, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
They won all this money. Gold Press Platinum.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. That's Princess Leia. That guy, it always irks me when someone says it weird, like Krypton or Leia.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, and I'm like, no, that's not how it's said.
Leia. Yeah.
Or Carrie,
Oh,
whichever one.
Carrie. Yeah.
Carrie. It's like, who's that?
When do you do that? It's in Return, right?
No, it's in part 1 when he
It's the
comes
first
back.
one? Yeah.
Yeah, when he comes back and they win and he blows up the Death Star. He's like,
Yeah.
Carrie. But you can't hear it at all.
Oh no.
Fulcon, yeah, Fulcon. Fulcon. What have you done to the Fulcon?
Well, it's like spook. Spook. It's like in the first movie.
What would it say, Spock?
Yeah, the when he goes to the Vulcan planet to
She's
do the, and then she
she says
she has
spook.
this weird accent. She's like spook.
Yeah, Racer X is here. Yes, I love your Racer X. Who drew this story? Is it Wally Wood? No.
No, it's Russ Manning.
Russ Manning. Yeah.
Legendary newspaper cartoonist. So,
yeah. Racer X, we're going to be doing Speed Racer in a couple of weeks with RR. Our buddy RR is going to join us for Speed Racer. We're going to do a retrospective on the Speed Racer live action movie, which we all liked. So there you go. All right. So they're trying to not get attention to themselves. That's the whole damn point. Luke is winning all this money.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you want all this money? It's like, hello, what are you talking about? What are you doing here, Luke? Like R2 is a garbage container. People just throw shit at him. Like, here, hey, hold on to this. Like come here.
They just shove stuff in him.
They just shove stuff in the guy. Like, there's Kenny Baker's in there, right? Like,
yeah, they forgot sometimes.
She was talking about a black person when she said spook. Oh no, she was not. I need to run out, see if hell is frozen over. All right, J-Man said something positive about Man of Steel. He's right. Yeah, Superman never loses cool at the army, guys. Even saves a few. Yeah. Yes, I know. I did say something positive about that crappy movie. But I'm not, because I'm not insane. If something is cool, it's like, okay, that makes sense. He didn't lose his cool, then I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna just lie. My little brother, your little brother always gets all the publicity. That's right. That's right.
So here come the black hole troopers.
Oh my god!
Make them. Yeah.
Yo, the black stormtroopers, word up! I was like, yeah, this is it. Lando should have fought them. No, but like. I mean, this is the Dark Troopers. This comic, this is for sure before any of that stuff.
Years and years and years later, in one of these crappy Disney movies, they made Death Troopers, which are basically black stormtroopers. But this is like 1978. And it's Black Hole's own guys. It's like special elite guys or something.
Yeah, the Black Hole has his own set of guys. That is awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a new faction or whatever.
Yeah.
They should have played the NWO theme.
The NWO theme. Oh no. Like, damn.
Like, Black Hole for life. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
You rebel scum. Black Hole. Yeah. Lord Shadowspawn, Prophet of the Dark Side. Chronal, who Black Hole. I don't know any of those guys. Are the other guys?
What's up, you weak-ass rebel scum? We gun haul your asses in. Dark Troopers. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so if you're a black person, then you're in the. So we're gonna put you on the Black Holes team. It's like, why is that? It's like the only black guy I know. It's for the special elite.
Did you listen to that interview I sent you? The guy who worked on
the black guy who worked on everything. Yeah. I watched like about 5 minutes just to get a gist of it.
Yeah. So they were talking about what is the guy's name? I can't remember. I'll get it. But he worked on the Kenner Star Wars stuff. He worked on a bunch of Kenner stuff, and they were working on the Darth Vader carrying case,
right?
And well, I'll get his name. Hold on. Jacob Miles. Miles worked on all this Kenner stuff, and they're working on the carrying case, and George Lucas worked with them, and he said, George, why is Darth Vader black? Like, why is the bad guy going to be the black guy? And George said, well, the stormtroopers are white and they're bad too. Like, and then he's like, oh, I never thought.
Yeah, and there's way more of them, and they're dumb. At least the black guy is the best character.
Yeah, but he was saying, because he's older now, and he was like, it was the 70s, that were on the news all the time, and civil rights is still a thing. And I just wanted to know why he had to be the black guy, right? And then he's like, oh yeah, the stormtroopers are white. It's like, oh yeah, that's true. But anyway, and then he designed the case that every fucking body has. Yeah. I think it was like government issued to every baby when they were born. I still have mine, so yeah.
I don't know. I never had it, man. I never had that one.
Oh, yeah.
Too bad, yeah. But Ross Manning did do Tarzan, yeah.
Yes, he did, yeah. Yeah, I have some of those. And when I say I have some of those, I fucking have the newspaper pages.
Yeah, Sean actually has the actual newspaper strips, the actual newspaper from the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Lightsabers.
Yeah, blue. There you go.
Blue lightsaber. Blast him. Forward R2. We must help Master Luke. Whoa, 3PO. Look at that, 3PO. Fatal J, what's going on?
Hey, Fatal J.
Well, False Doom is my favorite.
False Doom, yeah.
You're talking about Mr. James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
Well, Conan's my favorite movie of all time, and Star Wars is my third favorite movie of all time. So he's the villain in two of my top three favorite. If he was in 2001: A Space Odyssey, he would have been in my top three favorite movies of all time. You guys should subscribe to Fatal J. I was watching Fatal J last night, buddy, or the night before? I don't know what anything happens, but I've been watching his stuff and I'm subscribed to him. I have to say, a lot of good takes, man, last night.
The live streams are great. For
live stream, that's what I was watching, Fatal J.
Some good insights.
Fatal J has, how many do you have? He has 11,000 subscribers, but that doesn't mean he can't use a bit more.
Yes. Maybe.
But I was watching, oh God, Lorena was on. Who else was on? I don't know the other fellow's name. I'm sorry. And they were talking about Denzel as Magneto. I only commented a little bit. The problem is that you guys are on late night, and late night is when my wife is asleep. So I'm on the computer, so I can't really type because she'll hear the typing, and it's just really irritating. So I usually just listen in. I don't really type much. So I was listening to his live stream. Great takes. I pretty much agreed with everything you guys were saying. Talking about X-Men, and they're trying to say like Denzel to be Magneto and this kind of a thing. And I like Denzel Washington's like one of my top guys ever. Like I saw Virtuosity in the theater. I was like, whoa, this guy is the friggin' man. But he's not Magneto. I don't understand what like it's not Magneto. Like it, I don't get it. Denzel was collecting a paycheck. I haven't seen Gladiator 2. The thing, Denzel's one of those guys that if he's just in it, it's kind of automatically cool. He's just like kind of automatically cool. I just brought Sean and I. Did you get the Blaxploitation pack, Sean, the 4K?
Oh, I didn't get that thing. Yeah. Anyway,
I got that. Came in. I almost wish we had some of these modern guys in those movies back then, or if at least have some of those old school guys from those movies still going. You know what I mean? Like those guys are all so cool. Like they're not making those movies exactly the way they should be. Like there's I watched a few of the more modern ones, and they're not really the same thing, or they're making fun of it, like Black Dynamite and stuff, which I do like Black Dynamite though. And Undercover Brother, I also like that as well. But anyways, Fassbender could come back. I mean, I don't know what the science is easy. Who's going to see F1? What's F1? I don't know what that is, Joe Dog. What's F1?
One of the new movie. Is
that an F1 like the racing F1 racing like that? Oh.
Yeah, but it's like a big stars in it. I can't.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to see it, Joe Dog. I'll wait for streaming. Joe Dog, I can't even see Mission Impossible. I can't sit. So I went to go see Thunderbolts. And because I still have 2 fractures in my back. The 2 fractures, I had 3 fractures, one's healed, 2 are still healing. So I went to go see Thunderbolts, and I had to keep switching seats. And in Canada, I don't know if it is in the States like this. In Canada, you have to pick your seat. You don't just sit wherever you want. You buy a seat. So I had to keep switching seats, and I was hoping that people wouldn't show up in those seats because it was just messed up. And Mission Impossible, I really want to see it big time, but it's 3 hours. I can't do it. I can't sit. I can barely do these streams. Like once these streams are done, I actually go lay down for a little bit. It's not fully healed yet, man. But F1, I'll watch that on streaming. Yeah. F1 is Brad Pitt. Yeah, I love Brad Pitt, man. He's awesome. Mission Impossible Reckoning Part 2 is gonna suck. How come?
Now people are saying it sucks, but
they're saying it sucks. Are they saying it sucks just to say it, or is it real? Joe Dog, is it real or no? I don't buy into anyone just saying it sucks because of whatever reason.
It's almost 3 hours, so I don't know.
Yeah, I like the last one. I like part 1.
Mm-hmm.
Thunderbolts was good. Yeah, it was good, but it's not really that great. Now I go to the theaters, big tub popcorn and pop. Yeah, listen, they recline, but with fractures, it's different. I can't sit on anything long. That's the problem. And I always get a large popcorn with double layer butter. Booyah. Magneto should never be changed. Correct. Probably. Yeah. Marvel's greatest villain with Doctor Doom. Yes, I agree. Those 2 guys, because he's the most complex and understandable. Gotta ask, why would Hollywood want to erase a Hollywood? Yeah, I don't understand that. Actually, I don't really understand that at all, to be honest. That's a great point. Why is that even happening? Yeah, the States, you have to pay for the seats. Oh, you actually pick like I pick J15 and that's my seat.
Yeah, you have to pick your seat. Yeah.
You have to pick your seat. Yeah. Everyone gave Sentry a hug and it was over. I know. They gave him a hug. That's nice. That was very nice of them. I appreciate that. Marvel will never learn. No, they won't. Does Ethan Hunt die? I don't know. I don't know if he dies. My friend saw it. I can ask him. Have you guys seen the movie Never Ending Story? I have it on Blu-ray, and I saw part 2.
Yep, I saw it in the theater.
I think I saw that in the theater too.
Yeah,
and the horse, that horse,
the horse dying is messed up.
Is messed up, man. That was crazy.
But they reverse it at the end. So
yeah. So he's fine.
Right. I would say Thunderbolts is more like Star Trek V. That was my take on that. The ending, though, of course, like reverses everything. They reversed it. So yeah,
strike that, reverse it.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the? I never saw. What did the first act of Mission Impossible 8 is very exposition heavy. I see. Okay, so it's very it could be. The only one I don't like is J.J. Abrams' Garbage Part 3, but every other Mission Impossible I genuinely really like. I just watched all 7 movies a month ago, and I really enjoyed them all. They want to get rid of the Holocaust because it ages Oh yeah, but I don't know. You could do something else then and have it still be part of it somehow. I don't know. Surely there's some bad guys out there that can.
Or set it in the 60s. You're doing that with FF.
Well, Sean, just because you come up with awesome ideas 90 minutes into the stream doesn't mean they're going to use them. Actually, I think Fatal J's people were saying something about that too. Maybe you could set it back in time or whatever. I can't remember if that was on your channel or not.
Yeah, Fatal J, this is the Star Wars newspaper strips from 1979. Yeah. This is Russ Manning. He did newspaper strips from the 40s, 50s, 60s, and on into Star Wars. He did Tarzan, all sorts of stuff. So this is like the beginning of Star Wars.
Yeah,
like this is when they're like branching out into new stories. Maybe 2 years after the original film and 1 year before Empire. So it's pretty cool.
And these are black stormtroopers, like literally like a decade or more than that, like decades before
the Death Troopers,
whatever they're called.
Yeah,
they're black stormtroopers. Their leader is Black Hole, who works for Darth Vader directly. Yeah. We never really see Black Hole. He's just like this intangible guy.
They never show what he fully looks like, but yeah,
right. So the droids here play a big part. They're trying to they end up getting like captured, getting out, sneaking in. They're trying to figure out like what's going on. Luke and Leia are trying to find their secret contact on the Gamblers planet. There's Black Hole. Luke and Leia have been captured by the Black Hole stormtroopers. They're literally black stormtroopers. I don't know what to tell you. They're like they're the black stormtroopers, and not in the Isaac Hayes black way.
they're like badass stormtroopers because they're not.
They're badass. They captured Luke and Leia right away.
Blue highlights and everything, just like a comic. So
they do have the blue highlights. You're right.
Yeah.
So there's the Black Hole. Looks like what's that guy? It looks like Dark Helmet.
Dark Helmet.
Yeah, it's Dark Helmet. So they captured them. The droids actually want to try to help. It's like they're like C-3PO and R2 become very heroic in this story. Like,
yeah, they didn't become the jokes they were. Like by the time of the last movie, what was it called? Rise of Palpatine or whatever the hell. They didn't know how to write 3PO. They obviously hated 3PO.
Yeah, they did.
Put him in the movie then. But yeah,
Star Wars awesome. I never go through. Did you buy Battle Beast? I did. I didn't get it.
No.
It came.
It has nothing to do with Battle Beasts, so I don't care.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not Battle Beasts from Transformers, but it's a yeah. It's invincible. But Robert Kirkman, he has been killing it on Energon universe. That's for sure.
Yeah.
They're fully fleshed out Black Hole story in the EU. Awesome. He's a great character. I knew he was born in 1930. McKellen was a perfect age to play him in 2000. X-Men. Yeah, so you could like going around aging the Holocaust is very. You could easily do something. Like remember, well, Sean also said you could set it in a different time period, but also you can figure out something because you're a writer and you're paid to do this. So figure it out. Like really, I think Star Wars Holiday Special came out around this time. Yes, it did.
The year before.
Poor Master Luke kidnapped. We need help, R2. Help! Police, droids, help!
Call for help.
Here's the help. It's friggin' it's like Johnny Cab or something, like Johnny Cop. Hello, I am Johnny Cop. Get ready for a ride. It's like it's friggin' the holographic doctor. It's Picardo. It's Robert Picardo.
They make it look like him too.
They made it look like him too. Police droid R55 at your service. R55 at your service. Our owner needs help. He was taken by Ulk. R2 like zapped him.
Yeah, don't tell him everything. It's like,
yeah, don't say anything. 3PO's like, dude, what's your problem? Like, what's your problem there? You're right, R2. You're right. Damn it, R2, you're right again.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go to the spaceport. Yeah, so they're trying to sneak in here, and then these guys. I like this low budget gang.
Yeah, the Freelies. That's what they're called.
Yeah, Freelies. I don't like the looks of this R2. It's like we are private property, sir, on business of our owner. Think so, tin britches?
Tin britches.
You belong to us. You think that when you die, you go to heaven? You come to us. That's from Phantasm 2.
Yeah.
What is R2 doing? I don't know what he's doing. Nobody knows what he's doing. He's just doing random. So Kenny, help me out here. McKellen and Patrick Stewart are pushing 100 years.
Yeah. They are
100 years old. Today I am 33. No, he is 33 years old. El Guapo, remember El Guapo was turning 40?
Yeah.
And then he's like, today he is, and then El Guapo's like super pissed. He's like, 33 years old. He's gonna say 40, and then he looked at him. He's like, oh, I love Three Amigos. Yeah, the Freelies. I don't get it.
That's what they're called. Yeah, because they think they're all free and stuff. That's why.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
So it's a play on words, eh? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, so they tackle our. I mean, look, realistically, how hard is it to capture 3PO? Like, this isn't really the guy topples over in 5 seconds. Who's favorite Star Wars characters outside of Jedi and Sith? Well, I like C-3PO. I also really like Lando. There's something special about Lando for me. I like he looks cool. I like that he has Lobot with him as like a kind of his guy. I like that he wears the cape. I like that he's in charge of Bespin. I like Billy D. Williams from other movies and stuff anyways, but as a kid, I thought he was really neat. I liked Lando better than Han Solo when I was a kid, just because I thought, oh, Lando's really cool. And the first one I saw in the theater was Jedi, and that's where Lando wins at the end. He blows it up.
Yeah.
And that left an impression. So I thought Lando was super cool. And Sean and I literally made one of the best TV shows. Sean and I came up with, like, for sure, the best TV show that there would have been for Star Wars, which is Lando and Han and Chewie going around doing missions and stuff, smuggling, whatever. And every episode or every couple episodes, someone else is the pilot. And Han is like all pissed off, and Lando's like, sorry, buddy, you lost last night. She's mine again. It's like, and you're not going to get her back. And Han's like, I'm going to get her back. And the whole thing is like, they're kind of bickering, and you make it like a lethal weapon, sort of like a lethal weapon, but like adventures in space with Chewbacca, maybe throw in a droid or something to have an extra character to just have like someone else to like bounce off of or whatever. And it's all the Millennium Falcon, and it's the two of them going on adventures and having fun. And it's their good old days. You can cast younger actors. This and that, and then you don't need the Jedi, you don't need the Sith, you don't break any lore because well, at the time when we thought of this, you wouldn't have been breaking lore because the Jedi, all that stuff with the Jedi. I'm telling you, this show was like a win-win. It'll never happen. So I like Lando, and for the droids, I like 3PO a lot. So Sean, who do you like?
Wedge Antilles. All the X-Wing, like the comics, the books, and the video games are awesome. They'll never make that into a movie. They're supposed to do a Patty Jenkins thing. I don't even know if she was going to do Wedge Antilles, but yeah, their whole Rogue Squadron is awesome. In the Marvel Comics, there's a character that was never put into other media called Cairo or Kiro or however you Kiro. As a kid, I said Cairo, but he was like a Chukivi, which is like an aquatic character, and he had this cool armor and everything. I thought he was pretty awesome. There's so many characters. The thing to me, I think, for a generation after us, Star Wars is just Jedi and Sith, but like for us, yes, Jedi and Sith are part of it because of Darth Vader and Luke and all that, and Kenobi. But Star Wars is like swashbucklers in space, basically. So, and starfighters and all that stuff. So, like, it's easy for us, I think, to pick out characters that are not Jedi. I think for younger generations, like it's like Kit Fisto and all these other assholes, and it's like that's all they know is Jedi, right? It's hard to like extrapolate that from the Star Wars of old, where it was just like cool action adventure characters.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's get through this one. Okay. R2 and thing we're getting captured here.
They're trying to find Luke and all that, right? But like these Freelies think they can just steal a C-3PO.
Yeah, but they're not able to, so they go back. So now they got to sneak aboard this ship because they actually figure out. They investigate this. 3PO and R2 actually find out where Luke and Leia were kidnapped to. So they know it's on this certain ship, so they've got to get there. So they're actually going to pretend that they're part of the crew of the ship that kidnapped Luke and Leia. This is awesome.
Yeah.
This was absolutely friggin' awesome. I don't know. So we cut back to, so this is what's happening while I'm scrolling so you guys understand what's going on. They're searching. Cut back to these guys. They're all captured. That's not Han. And what is it? What did you call it? Not Han.
It's Paxton is the guy that's not Han Solo, and Falod is the guy who's not Chewbacca. He looks like a big weasel or whatever.
Yes, Paxton, Paxin.
Paxton, yeah. Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton. That's who that is. That's actually Bill Paxton. They
Yeah.
predicted his predicted who.
Game over, man. Game over.
Game over.
Put her in charge.
Put her in charge. Okay, so issue 2. This
All
is still
right.
continuing it's the same
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, same guys.
So continuing on, as this is the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday strip in black and white, recolored for this.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, it's this thing. The truth droid or the tortured truth droid thingy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the thing from part 1. Yeah.
From part 1. And yeah, and Fatal J, we're going to talk about all the Star Wars movies on Sunday.
Yep.
Sunday. So we'll talk about. I love Return of the Jedi. I saw it in the theater. That was the first one I saw in the theater. I was blown away. I thought it was amazing.
Yeah, Sunday's the real Star Wars day.
Sunday's the real Star Wars day, not the fake.
What's funny? May should be Star Wars month because George Lucas's birthday is in May.
Oh,
and the release
of
the first movie is May. And I think the release of the original trilogy was all May dates. And everyone loves their May 4th bullshit. And my work invented a new holiday called May 4th Revenge of the 6th. So on the 6th, there's like Star Wars stuff. So
you're right, Temu versions, right?
Yeah, Temu versions, yeah.
That site is so shade.
Now it's just a joke everyone makes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plot twist, greatest plot twist, yeah. Hey, what's going on, dude? May the 4th. That's Charlie trying to be funny.
Yes.
He's trying to be funny. Don't beat him up, chat. He's trying to be funny. He knows that nobody likes May the 4th be with you. It's like fake Star Wars Day.
Yeah.
Hey, Star Wars Day is April the 13th because someone's name is April. When there was a ship called Aprillian, so it sounds the same. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Are you really fan? Like, what the hell's
what's the name of this book?
We're reading from the
Epic
Star Wars. What is it called? Early Adventures? Is that what it's called?
So this is called Star Wars Legends Epic Collection Newspaper Strips Volume 1.
Yeah. And I think you could still get that on Amazon.
It's on Amazon.
Maybe a year ago. Yeah.
It is on Amazon and digital.
Yeah.
But these would have appeared in newspapers.
Yes.
So so it looks like this, but really this was all one strip. Yeah, so they separated it like a comic. Look how fat the borders are, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's actually, these were all together as one long one.
Yeah.
They separated it this way. Hey, what do you think? What's going on here, buddy? And they say we're his property. So they find out that this guy is on the ship that Luke and Leia are being held on.
Yeah,
so they pretend. They pretend that they're his property.
They're resourceful and doing stuff is awesome. Yeah, C-3PO is not useless.
Yeah. Marvel had a Star Wars comic at the time. We are going to cover that after we're going to finish. Racer, we're going to finish all of the strips first, and then we're going to do the Marvel comics. And the reason for that is that I'm doing it in order of this book because it's the only thing I have. So.
Yeah, and there aren't that many of the strips compared to the comic. We'll get through this.
This won't be too long.
Yeah. And then we'll do the Marvel comics, which are awesome too.
We'll do those for sure. And those will be more like we normally do them, like we'll do 4 issues or whatever.
With their funky Jabba the Hutt and everything.
All right. It's 3PO, we're loose. He did it. 3PO let him loose.
Temu Han and Temu Chewbacca.
Yeah.
They're not really the characters. They're different characters that were working for the rebellion. So there you go.
That's the Turkish Star Wars.
Turkish characters, yeah. The guy looks so much like Han. It's so bad.
Well, I don't know. He's wearing Dracula's cape or whatever. So that's
he's Disco Han.
He's Beyonder. He's the Beyonder.
He is Beyonder.
Holy shit! He's the Beyonder. That's it. Damn. Princess Leia shooting these guys. Damn you!
Look, man, she's shooting. There you go.
Shooting people.
Luke tried to kill Black Hole, but it just disappeared.
Damn it. Just a good old 3PO. They should do good old boys with
Good old
did you ever
3PO.
see someone did the Dukes of Hazzard theme, but they put Han they oh god, it was like
Yeah.
it's like Han and Chewie going around shooting guys, and it's just the good old boys. Never mean no harm. You saw, you never saw.
I think I saw that years ago or
Since the
something.
day they was born.
Yeah.
Straighten the curves. Flatten the hill.
Oh, Fatal J, Han and Chewie are in this, but they go on their own adventures, and then they cut to like Luke and Leia on their adventures. Then they'll cut back to Han Solo and Chewie in their adventure. So you missed the early part of this stream where we covered Han and Chewie doing like 2 adventures before this. So the newspaper strips had a Sunday strip that was its own set of stories. So those are the Han ones. And these are the dailies that were being told at the same time. So these are the Luke and Leia ones. I think that's how they were organizing it at the time.
It's weird, Jay. There's no other way to do this stream though. Like normally I do things in order of how they appear, but because they're so short and nobody's going to know where one ends and one begins. So like the Sunday strips are one grid of things and they're in color, but they colorize these. So those Sunday strips, as Sean is saying, continue into each other, but only on Sunday. So it would be like me. So we would have had to have read like 5 pages of this comic and then skip this comic and go to the 1 page of that comic, or sorry, 6 pages of this comic, then read 1 page of that comic, then 6 pages of this comic, then 1 of that comic. People would be confused. So we're just doing it in like the full story. So right now, at this point, Han and Chewie are on Kashyyyk, trying to find this certain plant root or something. But these are all available on Comixology if you guys want them. You can just order them. I think if people are members of the channel, I put them on my members thing. Hold on, let me see. Super Friends. Yeah. If anyone wants these comics, they're on, if you become a member of the channel, if you become a super friend, I have a link that I send all my super friends at where I share the comics we review. So they're on there right now. If anyone wants to, hit the join button. May as well promote that since we're mentioning it. Also, since we're on the topic, guys, please make sure you're subscribed to Sean if you're watching this on my channel. And if you're watching this on Sean's channel, please make sure you subscribe to me. We'd really appreciate it. We're growing. We're doing classic stuff. We're not doing any weird videos. We're doing just normal stuff that people want to see. Like actual real Star Wars, actual real Marvel content, real DC content. I'm doing Wonder Woman, the TV show, Batman 66, all that great stuff. Well, anyways. All right, action. Pew, 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 shooting and shooting. Whooshing, there's whooshing going on. Whole lot of whooshing going on. This guy got nailed. This stormtrooper got friggin' nailed. Holy shit. Now the lightsaber here, it doesn't have that kind of glow, but I mean, how else were you going to do it?
Yeah.
These were in black and white, remember?
Yeah, these are black and white. Luke kills a bunch of guys here, so yeah.
And do the Batman the Animated Series. There's too many episodes, Joe Dog. There's too many episodes. It's hard to do that. I want to. I might do Brave and the Bold because that one has less episodes and less per season. There's only 3 seasons and less per season. Animated series is very long. I'm not even doing Next Gen. I did, what did I do? Star Trek Original, and Enterprise. I didn't do, I'm not doing the other 3 shows. It's too long. Yeah, come back. Come join us. Like, oh, you're back at Worth? Okay. Expose real story. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, people love. I know. Yeah, I know. That's. I know at work you guys celebrate that, so that's fine. No, Luke, the ramp guards. Yep. I just posted a video on Beware the Batman. 2 videos are. Is there 2 videos? RR will tell you. I've got 2 videos on Beware the Batman. Definitely, I have that on Blu-ray. I'll definitely do more of those because there's only 1 season of. Is there only 1 season or like 2? Take cover. Here comes black hole. We're safe for the moment, but it is Star Wars. Now we cut back to this computer that's been asking them or asking 3PO to tell the story. So C3PO is telling stories. This is before Jedi also. So the fact that he's like this storyteller, right? It's pretty cool. That's cool too.
Yeah.
He is the voice of Star Wars. Everybody knows his voice, right?
Yeah, he's reporting to this rebellion supercomputer that's that has a name called Mistress Nemos or whatever, but that's how we're getting all these stories. He's telling the stories to this person, to this computer, sorry. So the computer wants to know, like, this black hole character sounds awesome. Tell me more. So and that's totally what happens.
It basically, that's what it says. Like, who's this black hole guy? It's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's an action figure.
Like, well, he looks awesome. He never got a figure though, and he's translucent. And he looks like a projection. It's like, that's wicked, man. God, why do you make like movies and stuff? I don't know. You don't know. I don't know. You're a supercomputer. You don't even know. So I don't know.
yeah. Come on.
What's this, like, R2 biting him in the butt or something to get him out of the way or something?
Oh, to get him out of the way, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to escape from black hole. Wait, stop. I scanned a reference in my espionage bank. There they are. Yeah, this guy's so weird. This Darth Vader's awesome.
Yeah.
Not fail me again.
See, no red eyes. That's because that's the real Darth Vader. I hate this red eye.
I know you don't like. I know you didn't like.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, like the red eyes.
Hot take: Darth Vader looks like shit in that Rogue One movie. He looks terrible in that thing. I don't know what happened. He looks like he has a smooth bib or something. And I know it's the costume, but they did something weird with the lighting, or I don't know what happened, man.
There's two directors making one movie, and it's like nobody knows what's going. I mean, that movie, I think it's awesome, but like it's a bit of a mess. The production is a mess.
Yeah,
and no, his helmet looks weird. They needed to retool the helmet for the actor because I understand they replicated it, but it looks weird. There's something weird about it.
Big. It looked too big or something.
Something's off on it. Yeah, something's off. They needed to really retool it from scratch. Like the body is fine, but they had to fix the thing. It's kind of a weird.
Yeah.
All right, so back to these guys.
This guy
put my life in jeopardy. Okay, so this is like, my friends. Anyway. This is the Droids cartoon comic. I have that comic also.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah.
Okay, so
anyway.
Here's where they look. They're getting armor.
They're getting armor now. Yeah.
And then this guy comes and is like, you want to buy some armor, eh? They want look.
Yeah, this guy's awesome. This was weeks of this. It's like, because it's like he puts on all this stuff and they're trying it out and everything, and yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah, they're like literally like like putting all this armor on. Look at 3PO. He's armored C3PO.
Yeah,
this guy is cool too.
So the Freelies are like, we're gonna kidnap them now, but they're literally putting like armor and stuff on. Like,
so 3PO doesn't think he needs the weaponry, but of course it's gonna come in handy right now. Look at R2D2. He's like fully armored. He looks like a He-Man figure or something.
He's harnessed up.
Black Hole could not be reached is saying Black Hole is the director of Imperial Intelligence.
Is that how they retconned him in Legends or something, or in EU or something like that?
Could be. Yeah, I guess that's what they changed him to. Hold on, that's my first round of pills.
Nope.
No, I've never seen Lilo and Stitch. No, either the animated or the whatever came out recently. I don't watch many Disney cartoons.
Yeah, it's not part of our childhood. We were adults when it came out, and I didn't care. So I didn't watch it. Yeah.
I kind of have zero interest in it. It's just not for me. I don't even have much interest in the ones I did watch as a kid.
I loved all of it, man. Disney.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't know. I remember my animal thing. I don't care.
Yeah, I like Fox and the Hound and all that shit, man.
Yeah, I mean,
It's great.
yeah, sure, it's
The Great
fine. I
Mouse.
don't hate it. I just don't care.
Yeah.
Like that. I don't know. Is Stitch the alien? What is it? An
Yeah,
alien
Stitch
or
is
something?
the alien, right?
Is it an
Who
alien? Yeah,
was,
like
yeah.
I like if that thing got squashed, I wouldn't care at all. It's like, oh no, even ET. I was like, well, if if he dies, he dies. Drago.
If he dies, he dies. Yeah, I love ET. I was a ET mark. I found an old ET thing. It looks pretty cool. It's supposed to be bubble bath, and I never used the bubble
I
bath.
know exactly what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
no, I can show it right now. I think everyone had this thing.
Yeah, I know it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
But like the detail on it is crazy. This thing,
Yep,
with
yep,
the robe and all
yep,
that. Yeah.
yeah. I know exactly. I knew that. Yeah, I remember that.
So I'm cleaning out my parents' house, and last week I got this out, and it still had. I never used the bubble bath. It still had the bubble bath in it, and it was all sealed. And I'm like, okay, I put it in the trunk. Somehow it spilled everywhere, and so I had to like clean everything. And I was taking your friend home from the escape room, and I was like, I apologize because it smelled like flowers and shit. And I was
That's
like, that's
good though.
that's Bubble Bath from 1982. It's like
Wow,
somehow it retained its smell, but like it was all over the car and shit. But anyway, I cleaned him up. He looks great, man. I don't know.
he looks really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
such as pretty decent animated Disney film. Oh, there you go. So it's our saying it's pretty good. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm saying I don't care about it. So I don't know. Maybe it's awesome and I'm missing out, but
Yeah.
animated things with animals or whatever, like Lion King or any of that, I don't care about. I just don't. Even if there's animals that are doing things, so like there's animated movies where there's like humans, but then there's animals that do stuff with them. I don't like those, except for Tarzan. That's the only, and it's just because it's Tarzan.
Yeah.
Um, Black Hole appears in the Matthew Stover
I'm
book, Luke Skywalker and Shadows of Mindor. Oh, interesting.
I'll track it down. It sounds cool.
All right, so these guys come to get them, and then R2 like knocks them over, and all of a sudden, all of the weaponry starts shooting, and they're like, "Oh my god!" So it's like shooting everywhere. And those guys get scared and take off. They're like, "Holy shit!" They're like shooting missiles at us.
Yeah.
So they take off,
Take
and they
off,
run
eh?
away. Take
Yeah.
off, eh? Take off. Pow, pow. It's like, let's get out of here before we get blamed for this mess. Right, blast off. Dun, dun, dun. They leave. And 333's like, yeah, we're better out without this junk.
Take the shit off. But they did install trackers on
They
both
did.
of them. So yeah.
All right.
This weird
Okay.
comes in.
Yeah. Last issue of the night.
All right.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. So back to trying to find Luke and Leia again on that ship. The Freelies again. I don't know what these guys are doing. It's like, I don't like it. After what happened to them, those droids should be suspicious. It's like these guys don't just like give up, man. Like give it up.
Like it's over. Just So
Like,
the
I don't understand.
same
Give it up.
Louis or whatever, this guy's gonna say, well, go to my big contact, super high up, and they're like, oh, okay. So they draw straws to see who's gonna follow the trail like of this like instructions, and fake Han, Luke, and Leia draw straws, and then Luke gets the thing, the short straw,
Because he's got the
like, let me go.
force.
Yeah. Well, I got the Force. You got you got the Force later, but we haven't written that yet. I have the Force. So so he's gonna go.
Yeah, who has two thumbs and has the force?
Yeah.
All right, so they get into the red speeder, which used to be purple, but now it's red. But it could be the different one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Joe Dog doesn't. He doesn't. Or Beauty and the Beast. I'm not saying I don't like them. I like them. I like Beauty and the Beast and I like Lion King. I just don't like. I don't care. Like I watched it, thought, oh, that was okay, and then I'm never watching it again.
Yeah.
Like I don't care about them. It's not like I don't hate them. Warner Brothers cartoon. I'm the same with those. Like Bugs Bunny's okay. Like I find Bugs Bunny kind of irritating. I don't like. I want him to get shot because he's just. I don't know. He pisses me off
Oh, you
sometimes.
didn't get the 90th anniversary thing, man?
No,
Oh.
that's a you and Steven purchase.
Yeah, we got that. I remember I told him about it. Oh shit, yeah, that came out, and he like super ordered it right away.
Yeah, I don't like any of those guys. I don't know. I can't do it. I don't know. They're animals. I don't care. Like I want Elmer Fudd to shoot the rabbit. I'm like, yeah, shoot this stupid rabbit. Why is he here? Or is it who fights Bugs Bunny? Is it Elmer Fudd? No,
Elmer Fudd, yeah.
Elmer
And
Fudd. Yeah, I like
he
Elmer
has,
Fudd.
he has a rogues gallery, man.
Yeah, I like Elmer Fudd. He's good. You love Bugs Bunny. Yeah,
Yosemite's the best, man. He's like,
Bugs Bunny is.
Yeah.
Who's the best?
Yosemite Sam.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh no, I like the chicken guy. Is that Foghorn?
Foghorn Leghorn? Yeah.
I like that guy. He's funny.
Senator Cleghorn from Fibber, McGee, and Molly. You don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, is it okay? So Luke's gonna go meet the person. Oh, I've got this note here. So they take him on a wild goose chase ride. Well, not a wild goose chase. They take him. He gets in this thing, and then he flies over here, and then he has to fly over here.
The identity of this person, right? The big high up person.
You'll never guess their secret identity. Whoa, can't control it. So he's being controlled. This looks like the episode 2 stuff. Jetson's car. Yeah, Jetson's car.
It's called a flitter or something. Quick trivia. What's the number on Luke Skywalker's flitter car in in the Gambler's World adventure? It's 55.
Wow, can you imagine?
The Star Wars. You stumped me. Good. Fuck you.
Oh, so why are you so aggressive on the Star Wars fans, man? This aggression will not stand. It looks like he's playing a video game or something here, this guy. I am a black stormtrooper. Okay, so Luke is walking to meet the contact. There's the big guy reading the newspaper. I'm just sitting here reading a newspaper. Don't mind me. Where's that guy going? That's Skywalker. Get him. Black hole. I am black hole.
Black hole sun.
He's still walking, trying to find it.
Yeah, so he's still trying to figure out what to do here. And
I mean, this is like a week here it's taking.
I know.
Like in real time, this would have been like a week or whatever.
Yeah. So he encounters this guy, this black hole trooper, and kills him or something. No.
He pushes him in that tube, and then he jumps through here.
Yeah, and then he's going for a ride, and they're going like down deep into the planet.
Yeah, it's like sliding way down. To Madam President. We heard the secret contact would be behind the government. We never expected. Yes, I am the secret.
You'll never guess my secret identity.
Elmer Fudd versus Big Bird. I guess Big Bird would win because he's pretty smart, isn't he?
No, he's like 6 or something.
Oh, is he stupid?
He's a kid. Well, he's a kid. You can say kids are stupid, but
yeah, they are.
Elmer Fudd's kind of dumb too. So
yeah, he's dumb.
They had that Elmer Fudd versus Batman thing where it was like a realistic Elmer Fudd. Did you read that comic?
No.
There was a sensation about 4 years ago. It's like Elmer Fudd as a real person fighting Batman.
What in the hell?
Yeah, there's a thing. Because Warner Brothers owns both, and then they tried to do it with other characters. And
oh, yeah, they did do that. Oh my God.
I have it.
Wow, that's so crazy.
It's kind of neat. I liked it.
Fortunately, I keep my feathers numbered. For just as an emergency, best advice for real life from Foghorn Leghorn. Keep your feathers numbered. Yeah, he's good. All right, so the president. President of what? It's like, please, if we are to be safe here, it's only for a brief moment. So I don't. Okay, they found this contact, and I feel like that kind of just ends. Then, yeah, this is the end.
Yeah, but it's like, did they do the thing with the? What was their thing? They were there to
get the money to steal
for the Empire, and I guess they do that. I don't know.
Bedroom eyes, yeah.
Bedroom eyes. I got
she looks at you and she wants to do you. Oh. All right, look at that. There's 3PO. Hey, Master Luke. Thank the maker. He said the original maker. Don't thank the new maker.
Yeah. Thank the maker.
Thank the maker. Oh, they were taken. No.
Oh, yeah, so the Freelies kidnapped Leia. And I think not Han, maybe? I can't remember.
What? So, ransom?
Not Han. No.
not Han. Yeah, not Han. Not Han. I mean, not Han.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I should slap. Oh my god. I don't think I've got.
Oh my
god! All right.
Elmer Fudd versus Batman. He can't. Oh, Elmer Fudd can't hit anything. That's true. Even with the shotgun, right? And that's a spread weapon.
Yeah.
Even at point blank range. So Batman's best chance is to challenge him to a gunfight. Yeah. The original Falcon design. Is that what you're saying? This thing? Yeah. Is that what that is?
No, it's just a ship. They've shown the Falcon.
Yeah, no. I'm saying like
but there was, yeah, I remember
like a prototype or something. Prototype drawing.
There was a version of the Falcon that looked kind of like this. I don't know if that's what they're doing here. But
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
We gotta go. There's the black hole in his guys. Oh, there's that. This guy's always, don't trust any of these guys. They're always spies. These.
Yeah, wasn't he in the first movie?
Yeah, he's a spy in the first movie.
Most Eisley, yeah.
I think I'm an artist against these guys. I don't trust any of them. Every single one of them is a spy for the Empire.
Artist, that's good.
Artist, yeah. Well, we're all here. We captured you, lady. Listen, you guys are a bunch of losers. It's like the same Imperial forces that killed your father, Choid.
Yeah, that's the son of or whatever of Fallon or whatever the hell that guy's name was that died. The other, the not Chewbacca.
Oh, yeah, the non, yeah. Your father was killed just the other day in the newspaper strips. I know, but I'm a different character and I don't care. Well, you're trash.
You think we all look the same?
You think we all look the same? That's because you do look the same. You literally look the same. And then he's like, "You're right. I am the same guy. I don't have a father."
I was giving you a hard time. That's all I am.
I was just giving you a hard time. We do look the same. No. He goes, "Oh, we all look the same, man." And then another one of his race comes by. He's like, "Bill, how's it going?" It's like, "I'm not Bill. I'm Jeff." It's like, "Damn it!" You see, and I was like, "You see, you can't tell yourselves apart."
Yeah.
This guy's weird. This weird Andorian fellow guy, like
Andorian.
Ruff. We just want 5 million credits. Ruff. Long snout. Yeah, that's it.
Long snout, yeah.
Yeah, they're always spies, those long snout. I don't trust anyone with a long snout. Shortly, Master Luke, I hear 3PO. What is it? It's like black hole. Drop those blasters. Oh, he got one of them.
Yeah.
Black hole. This black hole took off.
Yeah. Well, they got these two guys, and they got this guy. So they rescue this guy, Beam or something like that. I can't remember his name.
Yeah,
Bemmy,
and they get
Bemmy or something like that. And so he's now loyal to Luke. So now they're gonna go into the big headquarters of the Freelies with these two captured black hole troopers and this dude.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't like Dumbo or Babar. I do like elephants, but not those cartoony ones that want. I don't hate anybody. I just don't care. Like it doesn't. It's not like, oh, I got to check out Babar. You know, like I watched the Paddington movies and they were cool. I thought they were really neat. Like I like Paddington. He was really neat. But like, it's not like I'm not going to be like, oh man, I got to get all the Paddington stuff. Like it's just like. I watched it, thought those were very cool and very fun movies, and then that's the end of it. I don't know why. I just like I'm never gonna love any. I don't know. So I didn't cry at Bambi or anything. I was like, oh well, you know, you got killed. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, well, I never cried at Bambi because it's a fucking cartoon movie. Like I know that as a kid. I'm like, no, this is really good. It's really good. The Bambi's really good. Like. Was I supposed to cry when the mother died? I don't know. Like, you know.
Yeah, I prefer Godzilla versus Bambi. I think that was better.
Yeah, it was funny.
All right, here come those guys. So this guy's on their team now. Yeah. Oh, hey, Leia used the lightsaber.
That's cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. Foreshadowing. Black troopers, destroy everything. Ah. Leia's like, Luke, do you trust not Han and not Chewie? I have to. It's like there's no one else here. It's like, okay.
Well, not Han, not Chewie, I think, or well, not Chewie's dead. I don't know what happened to not Han. He probably.
This is the other not Chewie. There's two another.
There's son of not Chewie.
Okay, son of not Chewie.
But they don't trust him anyways. That this guy is loyal to them. He's like, I'll show you a way out of here.
Right.
So then they go, and they're shooting at Leia, but she's got plot armor, so she's good. And then they kill this guy. Like, dun.
I like that guy. This guy got nailed, yeah.
Like, you can't help me now. You gotta go. Dun, dun. The big green lasers.
Yeah.
And then they get into they jump into the ship, and then that's the end of the adventure, man.
Yep, that's it. They got out.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's where we're going to start for the next one.
Yeah.
Now, how many pages
is this? I don't know.
Well, we'll figure this out offline so we can know for next time what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's this thing done. All right. Sean, what do you got going on your channel?
I uploaded the part 1 of the DC style guide. So I'll try and shoot the last part of that and then move on to other things. Got a lot more comics and magazines and stuff to go through and show. So stay tuned.
Awesome. All right, guys. And remember, make sure you're subscribed to Sean. If you're watching through my channel, if you're watching through Sean's channel, make sure you're subscribed to me. The links are everywhere. This Sunday, the real Star Wars Celebration Day. We're going to talk. I've got a big panel. We're all going to talk about how great Star Wars is. And if there's some time left over, I'll let people come in from the chat. If they want to come and talk about Star Wars, they can pop in and talk a bit. Monday, Avengers. Every Monday is Earth's Mightiest Mondays. 4 more issues of Avengers. And just to remind everybody, yes, it is. Every Monday is Avengers and every Friday is Star Wars. So there you go. Thanks to everybody in the chat for being here. Thanks for the super chat, RR. And yeah, hopefully everybody had fun, and we will hopefully see you on Sunday. May the Force be with you.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.